Good afternoon and welcome to this special presentation on AACS Sports. Today, high school baseball as the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers host the Mansfield Hornets on the Drummond Street turf fields. This game being played on a gorgeous day, May 5th, 2022. I'm Paul Healy along with Kevin Callahan's not here today.
Kevin, no, I don't have that name.
Filling in, making his first appearance as our baseball color commentator, and he's been after Callahan's job for years, is Ty Waterman.
Thank you.
City Councilor here in Attleboro. Hello, Ty.
Hello. What a beautiful day. Ernie Banks would have loved this.
Yes.
It's a great day. Let's play two.
Oh, absolutely.
1 7-inning game, folks.
The Blue Bombardiers come in with a record of 3-7 overall, 3-6 in the Kelly Rex division of the Hockomock League. Mansfield is 6-3 overall, 4-3 in the division. Mansfield scored 59 runs, only allowed 33, tied for second best in the league. Attleboro scored 41 runs. They've allowed 46. Their starting pitcher today will be Billy Saltmarsh. And I don't have my Attleboro pitching stats quite ready yet, but we'll give you more information on Billy later. He's committed to UMass Dartmouth. For Mansfield, they're going to start Aaron Blinn, a senior at pitcher. He's had 4 starts on the season. He's 1 win and 1 loss, and I had his ERA here, 4.286.
So I found an interesting stat on Blinn.
Yep.
10 walks and only 9 strikeouts.
Interesting.
So we better get the ball in play.
Yeah. For the Bombardiers, actually for Mansfield, they will send up Connor Zukowski, quarterback on the football team. He's only hitting .516. He's starting at shortstop, followed by Matt Deshiro, the sophomore second baseman. Hitting third is Anthony Sacchetti, the team knucklehead, and we mean that in a good way. He's a senior playing first base. The fourth batter is Jim Gillerin, the senior playing third base. Hitting fifth will be Connor Curtis, the sophomore left fielder. Jake Maydak is the DH, another sophomore. Jared Freoni is the senior center fielder, hitting 7th. Hitting 8th is sophomore Brian Butler for the JVs. Hitting 9th is Aidan Jones. Saltmarsh starts with strike 1. Coach Chris Hall for Mansfield, been part of the program for 8 years, head coach for 2. That one is low, 1 ball and 1 strike. Like myself, a Bridgewater State College alum. And he gave us all kinds of great information because he broadcast football, baseball, and basketball at Bridgewater.
Well, good for him.
Yes.
All right, here we go, up in the air.
Fouled off to the right. It'll be 1 ball and 2 strikes. Where did you play baseball in high school, Ty?
Valley Regional High School, Deep River, Connecticut, right along the Shoreline League, near the Connecticut River, where it hits the ocean.
And you hit, I hear, 980, is that right?
I led the team with a 268 average my senior year. We had a losing record.
Ooh, and there's a hit by pitch.
Uh-oh. He got him in the ribs.
And the last game we did, Ty, Attleboro's lost to King Philip. They had a situation, runners in scoring position. They were rallying. Their batter was hit by a pitch. The umpire said he leaned into it, called it strike 3.
Wow, you won't see that too often.
Yes.
I've never seen it in a game.
Yes. This brings up the left-hand hitting Matt Deshiro, a sophomore second baseman. Coach Hall provided us with notes on most of the players.
Okay, he's creeping off first, I noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to watch him.
Deshiro loves baseball, plays year-round, a hard-nosed, gritty player, earned his role as a starter during tryouts as a sophomore. Good lead over at first base for Zukowski. That pitch is outside, I believe. Ball 1 to Connor, hitting .441 on the season.
Yeah, it's a little low. 441. Boy, these some averages.
Yeah. He's got 3 doubles on the season. Zukowski has 7 RBIs and 5 doubles. That's a leadoff hitter at first base.
Now there's a rarity. You're seeing a kid choking up.
Yeah. Call strike, 1 ball, 1 strike. You don't see that as often.
No, you
anymore.
don't, and that's how Barry Bonds hit. Let's hope this doesn't happen like Bonds did.
Middle infielder's a double play death. Oh, runner is going as Saltmarsh steps off, throws to second, and he's going to be caught stealing.
He's dead.
Caught stealing 1 to 6.
But he slowed down. You noticed he stopped about 6 feet, 8 feet from the base.
That's because when Saltmarsh stepped off the rubber. So the count is 1-1. We'll give you Attleboro's defense in just a second. Attleboro wearing their patriotic jerseys today as opposed to their usual home whites. Fastball is ground towards the second baseman. Captain Evan Houle fires to
there you
first.
Go. Nice play.
Blocked with a catch. 4-3 if you're scoring at home. And as Kevin says, why wouldn't you? That's a unique scorebook you have, Ty.
Well, yeah, it's a little unique. Bob Carpenter's baseball scorebook.
Attleboro defensively, Aidan Hawkwater is the catcher. Freshman Dunley is at third base. Coach Steve Dunley's son. Owen Tabor's the shortstop.
What's this kid Zukowski hitting, first baseman that's up?
Hitting .290 with a .378 on base average. 4 runs scored. Breaking ball low in the zone. Strike 1-2 Zukowski. But anyway, Owen Tabor at shortstop. Evan Houle is at second base. Jamie Block, who's going to UMaine Farmington, is at first base. The outfield left to right, Johnson, Harvey, and Nick Pantages getting the start and right. Called strike 2 for Billy Saltmarsh. And by the way, Billy Saltmarsh is committed to UMass Dartmouth.
Well, that's great.
Wind blowing in a little bit here in the Drummond Street turf fields. Left field fence, 315 feet down the line. Fastball tipped into the net.
Nice pitch.
Hawkwater
looked like it clipped the outside corner. And low across the knees.
Hawkwater holds on to the ball. So for Mansfield, no runs, no hits, nobody left on base. And after a half inning, no score. We'll be back on AACS 15 Sports.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 26 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers. From oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks, Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545, or at claudinosautorepair.com.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. I'm Paul Healy, along with Attleboro City Councilor and former high school baseball player and baseball author Ty Waterman. Dave Angel on our technical crew. Peter Bray running our graphics. Jim Jones, the engineer, in charge. 10 pitches in that first inning for.
That's pretty good.
Billy Saltmarsh.
How's Evan Houle hitting now? He's going to be coming up.
Yeah, Evan plays on the golf team, was one of the captains of the basketball team, normally the shortstop, but due to the knee injuries he suffered, he's playing second base here on the varsity. Let's try to find Evan here. Didn't have time to write all my stats in the book. Here we go. .235 on base percentage. We'll go with that.
All right.
Blinn pitching for Mansfield, the senior. It's his 5th start in the year. He's 1-1. Breaking ball.
Nice hit. Beautiful.
Lashed into center field for a base hit. That's a way to start.
Perfect. Whacked it.
Good job, Rocco.
Ted Williams never swung at the first pitch.
No.
In an incredible insult to Ted Williams, my high school baseball number was number 9, a right-handed hitting punch and Judy hitter. I always like to swing at the first pitch. Figure they're going to want to get ahead of you and throw a strike.
I never swung at the first pitch.
Owen Tabor is up. I believe Owen's a senior shortstop.
All right, let's see if he's getting a lead. He's not too much of a lead.
Ball 1. We gave you Mansfield's record 6-3, but they've won 5 consecutive games. Ball 1 to the shortstop, Tabor.
Throwing over.
Back in time is Evan Houle. Actually, is that Evan still running there, or did he get a courtesy runner? Nope, that's still Evan. We'll give you Mansfield's defensive lineup in just a second.
He's off.
Stolen base.
There you go. They didn't even bother trying. Catcher held onto the ball. He got a big jump.
Yep. Catching for Mansfield, Aidan Jones. And again, unfortunately for Mansfield, their starting catcher out for the season with an injury, Liam Anastasia. That ball is low and away.
Yeah.
What do we got for a count? Didn't get our umpires' names, which we usually do before the game.
Okay, here we go. Runner leading off. He's got a good lead.
Middle infield at double play depth. Swing and a miss at a fastball up high. Can we get a count? 2 balls, 2 strikes. To Owen Tabor.
Yeah.
Peter Bray probably had that on our graphics.
All right, you gotta hit the ball now.
High, full count. Mansfield's defense, we told you Jones is catching Gillerin at third base, one of their top players.
Now this is when you set up for the fastball.
Zukowski at shortstop, Deshiro at second, Zacchetti at first. The outfield left to right, Curtis, Fraioni, and Butler.
There it is.
Fouled back. No, that's on the infield towards the first baseman. Coming in to make the catch is Zacchetti. 1 out, Houle remains at second base. This brings up Danny Johnson, the left fielder for the Bombardiers today.
Usually the third batter's your best hitter.
Yep, Danny hitting .240 with a .269 on base percentage on the season. Attleboro, you've had a few players this year who've hit rockets right at people. That ball is high, ball 1 from Blinn, 1-0.
That's another fastball.
Danny, left-handed batter, obviously, wearing Carl Yastrzemski's number.
Yeah.
Umpire heard something he didn't like.
There may be somebody out there that doesn't know Yaz's number. It's 8, folks.
And that's our home plate umpire having a conversation with Steve Dunley.
I wonder what he's asking.
I wonder if there's something coming from the dugout that the umpire considers of an unsportsmanlike nature. I'm not sure. Coach Pagano at third base. You'll notice Attleboro's third base coach, Pagano, makes very little effort to go after ground balls his way, Ty. We expect more from our coaches, Frank.
We'll watch.
His son's a heck of a player for the Bombardiers. Shortstop over there, swing and a miss, and a fastball up in the zone.
He was under it, folks, under it. I notice he's throwing his fastballs chest high.
1-1.
Got to hit the ball now.
Ooh, slider that looked like. Swing and a miss, 1-2 to Danny Johnson. And I'm trying to follow the Mansfield catcher Jones. And the good news is, I do not see him looking into the dugout between pitches to get a signal from the bench, calling the game himself.
No, I don't see it either.
Which is the way it ought to be.
He's calling it.
Games were invented for players, not coaches. Fastball up in the zone, swing and a miss, strike 3. First strikeout of the game for Blinn.
We got to hit the ball. Okay,
Christian,
here's your cleanup hitter.
Christian Dane, he's been outstanding all season long. He's knocked in 7 runs. He's got a grand slam home run, hitting .429 with a .543 on base percentage.
I hope they pitch to him.
Good lead for Houle off second. Call strike outside corner.
Oh, I don't know about that one. Looked a little low to me.
We're looking for consistency, and so far we've seen that. Girls softball on the road today in Mansfield. Blinn, the senior right-hander, looks.
Yeah.
Breaking ball stays up, 1-1.
Didn't break much.
Yep.
Give him a fastball right down the middle.
Lynn with a 4.286 ERA.
Whoa!
That drills.
Left shoulder. Plunked him. He's okay, though.
Each team now has had a batter hit by a pitch. So moving to first base is Dane. Staying at second is Evan Houle. And Jamie Block is coming up. He's heading to UMaine Farmington.
Looking it up.
Yeah.
What's he hitting?
Not finding it. We'll get to that later. We'll stick to the game. He's a right-handed player. Fouls that back. 0-1 to Jamie.
Okay, got to wait on that. Just a little bit ahead of the pitch.
And Jamie going to UMass Farmington. And Ty, we've said about Jamie, you look at Christian Dane, and he looks like a baseball player. You look at Jamie Block, you wouldn't guess baseball, but he is a heck of an athlete and a heck of a player.
He's zeroed in. He's zeroed in. I can see it.
Yeah.
He's a power hitter, I bet.
Breaking ball catches the inside corner.
That was a good pitch. That was a good pitch.
0-2.
All right.
Again for Mansfield, Gillerin at third, Zukowski at short, Deshiro at second, Sacchetti at first base.
Getting ready to throw, folks. He's looking a long time. He must be switching signals.
Yeah. 2 on, 2 outs. Houle at second, Dame at first. And again, if you're not a baseball fan, but you're into meditation, turn on our broadcast, turn down the volume, and just watch the clouds from our backstop camera. It's very more effective than a lava lamp. Runners are moving.
There's a
on
curve.
the pitch.
There they go. Just one runner went.
Curveball outside. 1 ball. 2
Evan
strikes.
Houle took third base. He trotted in. They didn't even try to get him.
Second,
First and third now.
second stolen base for Evan.
Yep.
Hey, Jamie, come on now.
We've got the count at 1-2 on Jamie. Runner at first is going. That ball was blasted high
way
in
up in the air.
And foul by Block.
There it goes over
Into
the cars.
into the parking lot. But no windshields hit, so no calls to one of our sponsors, Bristol Glass. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jamie. Outstanding defensive first baseman.
Here's the pitch.
Runner is going at first.
Curve.
That ball's lofted into right center field, shallow. Coming in is Butler.
He's got it.
Butler makes the catch,
Got it
and
in his back pocket.
that will retire the side. So for the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers, 1 hit, no runs, 2 runners left on base after 1 complete, no score on channel 15 AACS Sports.
Are you looking for meal options for you and your family? Consider Rico's Subs and Pizza on Route 1 in North Attleboro. Open since 1971 and a proud sponsor of high school sports in the Attleboro area. Rico's cooks up many flavors of pizzas, subs, and calzones, all in-store and using fresh ingredients. They're open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Sundays 12 noon to 10 p.m. You can also order ahead by calling 508-695-1296.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. I'm Paul Healy along with Ty Waterman. Also want to mention Dave Angel, Peter Bray running our graphics, Jim Jones, the engineer in charge for Mansfield. Top of the second inning, no score. They'll send up their cleanup hitter, Jim Gillerin. He was featured as one of the 10. No.
Keddy coming in batting third.
Thank you. Well, that's how we have the starting. Okay.
We have them already.
Yep. So Gillerin, a returning starter for Mansfield, according to HockomockSports.com. He's a top pitcher defensively and also one of their top offensive
Big kid.
options, which is why he's batting cleanup. Slow breaking ball stays high. Ball 1 to Gillerin.
Got to bring it down.
His coach, Chris Hall, reports. We'll get to this in a second. Saltmarsh winds. Fastball.
There it is.
There's a called strike.
That was a nice pitch. Right across the knees.
1 ball, 1 strike. Gillerin. He's
Fast
one of the captains. He's heading to Framingham State, the Rams, to play baseball. Exceptional fielder, hitter, and pitcher.
Uh-oh.
There's your 55-foot slider. 2 balls and 1 strike. According to the coach, Gillerin eats, sleeps, and breathes baseball, also on the football squad as an offensive lineman and a kicker. And he brags about his ability to dominate in-town rec league basketball. That's what I did. I was the manager for the high school team, so I got to practice with them, and then that pitch is low and outside, 3-1, and then play in the rec league. We won tournaments my junior and senior year.
All right, what you don't want to do here is go right down the middle. You want to try to hit the corners with this fastball that's coming up.
Gillerin hitting .345, 8 runs knocked in, 2 doubles.
There it is.
Inside corner, ball
just
4.
missed.
First walk of the game for Saltmarsh, puts the leadoff runner on for the second inning in a row for Mansfield. But Gillerin, who's now at first base, he had a 2-1 pitching record last year in 22 innings of work, struck out 22 with just 6 walks. And as this brings up number 5 hitter Connor Curtis. Called strike in the lower part of the zone. 0-1 to Connor with a 3.
Butler's third. Well, I don't know.
This is
Okay.
number 20 Connor Curtis hitting .381 in the season, 3 runs knocked in. I think he has 4 doubles.
Here's the pitch.
Fouled off
Good
of
pitch. Good
Aidan
fastball.
Hawkwater's mask. 0-2. Curtis's nickname is Beast Mode. Just a sophomore, splits time with Zukowski at quarterback on the football team and also serves as their closer on the mound. Saltmarsh gets the sign.
All right, here we go. He's looking over at first. Not going.
Breaking ball, nice stop. Hawkwater, 1 ball, 2 strikes to Connor, would not chase.
It's a curve a little bit in the dirt.
Yep. This is Billy Saltmarsh's 4th start of the season, 1-1 on the year. ERA
Right down
just
the middle.
about 5. Lofted
Left field.
deep into left
He's going to
field.
get it. He's got it. Nice catch. Nice catch.
Danny Johnson with the catch, fires it back, misses the cutoff man, but the second baseman Houle reels it in. Back to first base is Ikedi. That was a well-hit ball, Ty.
He was running straight back, and he reached across his body, and he caught it on the run. Could have been a double.
This brings up number 22, Jake Maydak, the sophomore designated hitter, hitting .345. He started on the Mansfield varsity as a freshman last year, has a lot of power, also an exceptional pitcher. Fastball high outside, 1-0. Also, Jake, he's the complete opposite of me. He's a big fan of doing food reviews on social media, specifically with pizza. I'm just the opposite. When there's peanut butter in the world, why do we need all these shows about other foods?
You and my wife.
Give me peanut butter or give me death. I think Patrick Henry said that. Fastball, foul.
Where'd that ball go?
That went back.
Somewhere behind us.
1 ball, 1 strike to Jake.
Come on, Billy.
That was a good fastball. He's really getting a little heat on it now.
Billy Saltmarsh is committed to UMass Dartmouth. Kean Kelleher is committed to Stonehill, and we told you Jamie Block committed it to UMaine Farmington. So
not too much of a lead. He's not going. Oh, that was high.
in the words of Bob Euchre, just a bit high.
Yeah.
2-1. Well, we know we're getting later into the spring. We have our first beetle crawling on our broadcast table. Fastball just misses high and outside. 3 and 1 to
3 and
Maydak.
1. Yep. All right. He's going to expect a fastball. So he hit the corners. There it is.
Swing
and
miss.
he missed, and he hit the outside corner.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a good pitch.
Yeah.
That's one of the toughest pitches in baseball, 3 and 1.
Tyler Dunley at third, Tabor at short, Hool at second, Block at first. Foul
Another nice
back.
pitch. Just nicked it.
Count remains 3 and 2.
Full count.
For Mansfield, their head coach Chris Hall is in the third base coach's box.
Yeah, he's still there.
Back in my day, in the 70s, they trusted players to coach third base. That was my key contribution. Fouled back, count remains 3 and 2.
How many? Is that 3 fouls now? Something like that.
Count remains full. If my father ever became benevolent czar, and he's in the Hall of Fame at UVM for baseball and basketball, he thought that 3 fouls on 2 strikes, you ought to be out of there. Most people disagree with that.
Yeah,
Just stays
missed
low,
it.
ball 4.
Yeah, he missed.
Saltmarsh's second walk of the inning, so now we have 2 on, 1 out. Maydak at first, Gillerin at second base, and this brings up Jared Fraioni, a senior center fielder.
So, what is the infield going to do?
Fraioni also was one of their captains, hitting just .222, but he's got a home run and a double on the season, and he can fly. Played defensive back on the football team.
In the dirt.
And he's an outstanding defensive player,
Ball
which is
1.
why he's in center field, 1-0. And a big base stealing threat.
Oh, here comes the coach.
Fraioni has 6 steals on the season.
Now, what do you suppose the coach is thinking about?
Well, Billy's thrown a couple of walks. I think Coach Dunley might be telling him to concentrate a little bit more on the batter and a little bit less on the runners.
Well, he's coming back now.
Yep. Hawkwater, the catcher, adding a few more words. Think Aidan has enough eye black on, Tyler?
Yeah, a little bit. I don't think he's going to see the sun with that mask on.
Saltmarsh
All
gets
right,
the
here we
sign.
go. Taking the stretch. All right,
Call,
that
strike.
hit the corner. Fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike. And what I like so far is we have both catchers calling their own games, not looking into the bench to get a signal from the coaches, which has taken over baseball and softball, and it drives me nuts. Games are invented for players, not coaches, and I want players to match wits with each other, not players trying to match wits with coaches
Here's
who are
the
20
pitch.
years older. Swing and a miss on a
Good
breaking ball.
fastball. Blew it right by him.
1 ball, 2 strikes from Billy.
I'd like to see another one of those. Make the guy, he's got to hit a fastball.
Billy's got
Make him do it.
He's got a nice curveball, that fastball we just saw, and then another pitch which acts kind of like a splitter. Runner, big lead off
Whoa,
second.
big curveball.
And there it is.
He's out.
Yeah, first base is occupied. So
he's out.
That's the second out of the inning, the second strikeout for Billy Saltmarsh.
The runner got to third base on that ball. That was a good play by the catcher. He blocked it in the dirt and very slow change-up curve.
So advancing to third on the wild pitch. So now with 2 outs and runners on first and third, Hawkwater going through a series of signals to his middle infielders, see how they play this if Maydak takes off. Number 32, Brian Butler, a sophomore right fielder up from the JVs. Hitting .500 on the year, but I think, oops. Well, no, it's only.
You sure about that?
Yeah, he hasn't had a ton of at-bats, though.
You know, I played high school ball. You almost never saw a change-up curve. I was impressed by that.
Yeah.
Faked him right out.
Strike 1 to Butler, left-handed batter.
High fastball. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes to Billy. Brian Butler, excuse me. Billy Saltmarsh is the pitcher.
Here it is, right down the middle.
Took a little bit off that. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Right down the Mass Pike.
According to Coach Hall, Brian Butler was raking on the JV team this year. Called up at the beginning of last week. He's been doing an amazing job in right field. Also
leading off.
a running back on the football team. Again, Mansfield on a 5-game winning streak. Swing and a
miss.
miss. 2-2.
Late swing. Now you got to make this guy hit it. You make him swing anyhow. You can blow it past this kid, I think. High.
Just a bit high. Full
Little
count.
bit high. Full count.
Top of the 2nd inning. No score. Mansfield threatening. Runners on 1st and 3rd.
All right,
2
the
outs.
runner on first is going to be running on this pitch. 2 outs.
Saltmarsh for the stretch. Runner going. Ooh, wow.
Oh, here, the ump is down.
And our home plate umpire took that right
man,
off
he got
the mask.
Wow.
Woof.
He went tumbling. He's getting up.
We usually get the names of our umpires
Okay,
before
all
the
right.
game.
They're checking him out.
As they check out our home plate umpire, we'll take a quick break. We are in the top of the 2nd inning, no score on AACS 15 Sports.
W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
19.
For Saltmarsh for Attleboro through 2 innings. This brings up Billy Saltmarsh, also the pitcher for the Bombardiers.
Curveball.
No,
Oh, that was a good curve.
took something off that one.
Yes, he did.
Called strike 1.
That I don't think you could have hit it.
Nope. Again, Aaron Blinn, number 6. Picture frozen on the game.
Fastball. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike to Billy. Tall, thin drink of water.
Is outside. Come on, come in with it.
Blinn winds.
Another fastball. He's
Slow
okay,
roller
slow
towards
roller.
shortstop. Third baseman cuts it off across the diamond. Beautiful play by Gillerin.
Beat him by a step.
2 outs. That's you're filling in for Kevin Callahan. That's his favorite infield play, having the third baseman come across and cut that ball off.
Oh,
Much easier throw for the third baseman
it
than the
is.
shortstop.
It was a good play by the third baseman.
This brings up Tyler Dunley, the freshman, third baseman, also a pitcher.
Big kid for a freshman.
Curveball called strike. Tyler is the son of Attleboro coach Stephen Dunley, but Tyler's a bright kid. He can overcome that.
Coach versus son.
Breaking ball, catches the inside corner, 0-2. Steve Dunley, the head coach.
Okay.
He was the MVP of the football team on Thanksgiving Day, a good enough baseball player to pitch at Northeastern. One spring training, he faced off against the Boston Red Sox.
Every year they used to play him.
Breaking ball, Tyler stays alive by fouling that
No,
back.
it's usually BC. Then
BC
some-
and Northeastern
And
sometimes.
Northeastern?
Yep.
Yeah.
Aidan Hawkwater is on deck. Nick
All right,
Pantages,
2
also
strikes now.
a football player, is in right field today for Attleboro, but not in the batting order. High.
Yeah,
1 ball, 2
high.
strikes to Tyler.
Big kid. All right.
Blinn just misses outside. 2
That-
balls, 2 strikes.
That was another fastball, folks.
Yep.
He's spotting his fastball just off the corner, and we're not going for it.
Yeah. Pretty much an all senior starting top 4 pitchers for Mansfield. We'll give you those names in a second. Breaking ball low. Tyler holds up. Full count.
As another one of those one-hoppers.
Yeah.
I'd say about every third or fourth pitch is a curveball.
That one, a 59-footer.
Yeah.
But seniors, Anthony Zukowski, Aaron Blinn, Jimmy Gillerin, and Colby Geddes make up the heart of their starting pitching lineup. Of course, it's high school. Almost everyone pitches.
Right
that
on the
ball
middle.
was fouled off.
Where's it going?
It missed our van. That's good news. Count remains full as Mr. Blue Pride, Mark LaFontaine, treks after that foul ball.
All right, here we go again. 2 strikes. Time
Tyler
out.
calls time, gets sick of waiting. Here comes Glenn. Inside part of the plate. That's fouled off to the right.
Out of play, I think.
Yeah, we can't see down there, but
No.
judging by everyone else, it's out of play. Count remains 3-2. And we don't have the exact number. 23 pitches now for Blinn. So Attleboro making Aaron work.
Oh, here we go.
Up and in.
Whoa! That was a brush back pitch. And he's at first base. First base walk.
So that's the, let me see, we've got 1 walk and 1 hit by pitch so far for Aaron. He also has a strikeout. So at first base with 2 outs is Tyler Dunley. This brings catcher Aidan Jones up.
You know, there's only been 1 hit in this game.
Yeah.
First pitch of the game. It's a good game.
Yeah, first pitch in the bottom of the first of the game for
Well, first pitch of our first inning. Yeah.
little sidearm throw over to first base. Diving back is Dunley. Gets some dirt. I mean, thousands of little black rubber pellets on his uniform. High. 1-0 to Aidan. Again, Attleboro wearing their special jersey today, those patriotic look jerseys.
All right. Here's the pitch.
Gets the sign from Jones. That stays up, 2-0. Also a little bit in.
2-0, he will not throw a curve. You're going to get a fastball.
Dunley, I was going to say short lead, but he's lengthened it there at first base. That stays up, 3-0
Fastball up and high,
to Aidan Jones.
outside.
You'll notice, Ty, all of my pencils here. There's plenty of pencil left and not much eraser.
No.
Bree Bracken's grandfather during the basketball season noticed that and gave me a new package of pencils and erasers. That stays up and in, ball 4.
4 straight balls. 4 straight balls, okay. Runners on scoring position now.
So after,
first and second.
after recording 2 straight outs, Dunley and Hawkwater, the 8th and 9th batter, reach on walks. We go back to the top of the order. Evan Houle had a base hit to center field on the first pitch of the game. Stole second and third, was stranded there.
Are they talking about the lineups? Umpire and the coach talking?
Let's see. Matt Callahan coaching at first base, and Coach Pagano at third.
So Evan Houle, think he'll hit the first pitch again?
38 pitches now for Mansfield's starting hurler, Aaron Glenn.
Here it is. Here's the pitch, folks.
Timeout.
Timeout.
About 315 straight down the line in left field with a 4-foot fence. About 380 to center. Deeper than that to right center. At least 370 to the right field line.
Curve. All right.
Ground ball towards the shortstop. Zukowski fields, fires across the diamond. Nice one-handed scoop by number 27, Zukowski. That was a tougher play than it looks. So that's 5-3 throws for the Bombardiers. No hits, no runs. 2 more runners left on base for a total of 4. And after 2 full innings, no score. We'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep?
Ow.
Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. What was the last name again? Oh, where did you play?
Never.
Okay. Where'd you go to high school?
For those of us, Virginia.
Oh, okay.
For those of us who can't play, we teach, and those
Yes.
who can't teach, we right?
And if he can't teach, you're a guidance counselor.
Are you looking for meal options for you and your family? Consider Rico's Subs and Pizza on Route 1 in North Attleboro. Open since 1971 and a proud sponsor of high school sports in the Attleboro area. Rico's cooks up many flavors of pizzas, subs, and calzones, all in-store and using fresh ingredients. They're open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Sundays 12 noon to 10 p.m. You can also order ahead by calling 508-695-1296.
No, the King Philip, the KP pitcher had one though. Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Paul Healy along with Ty Waterman, filling in for Kevin Callahan.
Doing my best.
Yeah, Peter Bray running our graphics. Dave Angel will be editing this broadcast later on, and Jim Jones, the engineer in charge. What was the question you asked me? No, the complete games. Let's see. King Philip's pitcher had a complete game against the Bombardiers in their last outing. Trying to get my score sheet to get that name. Yeah, that was Ryan Gately for the Warriors, but that's the only complete game I've seen in the last couple of seasons.
Okay.
Back in my day, you saw complete games all the time, but now with the pitch counts and all these new sabermetrics.
Newfangled stuff.
Yes, Major League pitchers. Oh no, Major League pitchers, you can't face a batter for the third time. Aidan Jones is up. He's the catcher for Mansfield, a junior. Called strike one. Nice location from Billy Saltmarsh heading to UMass Dartmouth.
Here we go.
Billy winds.
Fastball.
Swing and a miss, strike two. And you can notice, Ty, we noticed this, against KP. With no runners on base, Billy works quickly.
He does.
And seems to be a little more effective when runners get on base. The pace of the game slows down. And
well, he got 2 Ks to end the last inning with 2 men on.
yeah,
High.
one
Fastball.
ball, 2 strike. That's it. Prove me wrong. Like that stuff to do.
Yeah, it did prove you wrong. Last inning. Come on. Here we go. Right
Swing
down the
and a
middle.
miss.
Right down the middle.
That's the 4th strikeout for Billy.
3 straight Ks.
Yes.
Bottom of the order. Now the top of the order's up.
This brings up Connor Zukowski, and you know Mansfield, one of the top football programs in the state under Mike Redding. He's been the head coach there since I believe the late 1700s when he turned 26 years old.
Curveball.
Curveball is outside to Zukowski. 1-0 Zukowski, starting quarterback on the football team, super athletic, was the starting second baseman as a sophomore. Heck of a leader.
There's a nice
Called
one.
strike, 1-1. Coach Hall says he can't say enough good things about Zukowski. They call him Zook or Zuke. Huh.
Saltmarsh got a fastball tonight.
Yep.
There it is.
Lower part of the zone.
Beautiful.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He got that down and right across the knees.
No score, top of the 3rd.
2 strikes.
Yeah, Mansfield's football program under Mike Redding is amazing. We've covered a ton of their games over the years. Slow curveball,
Oh,
that's
you
grounded
gotta
towards
charge it,
Owen
charge it.
Tabor at first. Tabor fires across, makes the play.
He was not running that fast.
2 outs.
Okay.
This will bring up, oh, by the way, coming into the game, Zukowski was hitting .516.
Well, he isn't now.
Yeah, Matt Deshiro is up. The sophomore second baseman came in hitting .441 with 3 doubles.
I think he's all the way down to 500 by now. All right, here we go.
Deshiro, left-handed batter, as you can see. Fastball just misses low, 1-0. By the way, our home plate umpire is Bob Hickey.
Yep.
Went to high school in Virginia back in the day. Here comes Saltmarsh.
No.
Just missing low and in, 2-0. And as you
All
noted,
right. You got to get a fastball across the plate now. And he'll be swinging.
Deshiro, as Ty noted last time, choking up on the bat.
Yes, he is. There it is. There's your fastball right across the plate, and that's the pitch you have to do.
2-1 looks like Deshiro is taking. Now, the book you wrote about the 1918 Red Sox, oodles of players used to choke up back then.
Oh, that was Ty Cobb.
Thick-handled bats. Call strike on the inside edge, 2-2.
I used the Nellie Fox bat when I
So did
played.
I.
You did?
Yes. That hit the big, thick handle.
Yes, it did.
Yes.
He's in the Hall of Fame, folks, if you never heard of him.
Nellie Fox, 33-inch. Chicago second baseman.
Beautiful
Swing and a miss.
curveball. Slow curveball.
That's his changeup.
I think he swung twice before it reached him.
Like we referenced the Bugs Bunny cartoon. When the batter swings 3 times at one of Bugs Bunny's off-speed pitches. That is 5 strikeouts on the game now.
And five outs in a row.
Yes, and Mansfield, no runs, no hits. They've left 2 runners on base after 2.5. No score on AACS 15 Sports.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com. W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Head into the bottom of the 3rd inning, no score between the Bombardiers and the Hornets of Mansfield. Again, Attleboro comes into this game a 3-7 record overall. Mansfield started out 1-3. They've since won 5 straight games and have a 6-3 record. This is Owen Tabor, the senior shortstop, popped up to first his first time up. Foul ball, 0-1. I remember. Yeah, our umpire, Bob Hickey, just got hit with another foul. Coach Steve Dudley said, "We got to get you a bubble."
He's smiling. He said the last one hit him only in the nose.
Aaron Blinn, the senior starter for Mansfield, 1-1 in the season. Ooh, late break on that ball. Called strike, 0-2.
That's a tough pitch.
Yeah.
I don't know, that tough pitch to hit. 0-2 though, you got to be swinging. You can't take one.
Had a different release point in that one, it looked like.
Low curveball.
Sidearm. Sidearm, 1-2.
If it's anywhere near the plate, you got to swing. Never take a 3rd strike.
Especially with bases loaded, as I did once, something that still haunts me. Fouls it
All right.
off, back.
All right.
1
He
ball,
caught
2
up to it.
strikes.
Foul ball. That was a fastball, folks.
Yep, Tabor played a lot of second base last year, shortstop this season.
I'm expecting a slow curve in the outside corner on this pitch. We'll see.
There's a curveball, slowly hit to the 3rd baseman, Gillerin. Wants to wait for it to go foul. It does not, and that's a base hit, 2nd hit of the game for the Bombardiers. Leadoff runner on.
That ball didn't even go 90 feet. I think it went 85 feet.
And Gillerin, the 3rd baseman, did the right thing. There was no way he was going to throw out the speedy Tabor. Just had to hope it would roll foul, but with this turf field, you get a lot of true bounces.
So that's the 2nd hit for Attleboro.
Yep. This brings up Danny Johnson, the left-handed hitting Danny, playing left field today, hitting .240 in the season. Struck out swinging his first time. It's the only strikeout so far for Blinn. That was ball one low. Let's see where the infield is. Double play depth. Shortstop is playing shallower than the second baseman.
Yeah, you got to get a little lead there. There he
Runner's
goes.
going.
He's off.
Fastball strike.
Slides.
One.
Right in there. He got in. He got in. There's a one hopper to the shortstop.
Stolen base for Owen. Is that a ball or a strike? That was a strike, right?
You know, I was watching the runner.
Yeah. We're going to guess it's 1-1. I'm sure Peter Bray has it right on the graphics. Turns to bunt. Off the plate. Foul ball. That was an emphatic call. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Do you find that bunting is almost a lost art in high school ball?
Thank the analytics specialist for that. Well, in high school ball, you see it more than in pro ball level.
That looked like a sacrifice to me.
Yeah, it did. But on our KP game we did last week, King Philip only had 1 sacrifice on the year coming into that game, and they laid down 2 sacrifice bunts against Attleboro.
Here's the pitch. He's off.
Runners are
He's
going.
off. He's off to third.
Pitch is high.
Slide.
1 hop throw. Safe at third. Ball goes into the outfield.
Here we go.
Charging home
No
is
throw at all.
Tabor.
He's in. He's in. Way to hustle.
So that's going to be a stolen base for Tabor. And a score, unfortunately, we're going to have to call that an E2, unfortunately.
The ball went through the third baseman and went all the way down the left field line, and he got in without a slide.
So that is Attleboro doing what King Philip and Franklin and, well, Mansfield does so well, putting pressure on the other team with speed on the base pass. So 2 stolen bases for Danny Johnson.
Who are we giving the error to?
That's E2. I think that was a low throw.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I hate to do that for Mr. Jones, but that ball is lofted to the left side. Foul, 8 miles high.
Oh, he
Unable-
got tangled up. Third baseman kind of went the wrong way.
Yep. Might have been an easier play for Zukowski, the shortstop, but Gillerin had called him off.
I'd say he lost it in the sun, but
Nope.
no,
Not over there.
sun's not in the right place.
And this is the least windy game we've had all year here at the Drummond Street Turf Fields. Count remains 1-2, a new life for Danny Johnson.
All right, here's the pitch.
In effect, an extra out. High and outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes to Danny.
2-2, you're going to get a fastball. He's not going to throw. Well, this is 50-50. I won't say what he's throwing.
Christian Dane on deck.
Fastball, I'll say. Let's go. Nope, curve.
Yep, late
He hit
break.
it.
Fouled up.
It's out of play.
Count remains 2-2.
This will be a fastball. You don't throw 2 curves in a row.
Breaking ball, called strike 3. Fooled you, didn't he, Ty?
Fooled me.
His
Fooled the batter, too.
second strikeout of the game. So 1 out, 1 run in, and Christian Dane, Attleboro's top hitter on the season, comes in.
He got plunked last time.
Yuck. And stranded at first base. Christian hitting .429, 7 runs knocked in, including a grand slam. 3-sport athlete. There's a foul ball. Coach Pagano makes the effort. See, he's got the talent. Flips it to the third baseman.
What was your
Gillerin?
fielding record as a third base coach?
I was pretty good.
Were you?
Actually, as a third baseman. I was. Here was my problem, Ty. I was said to our viewers last week, I had a really good glove, not such a strong arm. So I'd make the diving stop, hop to my feet, and then throw a McDonald's Golden Arches throw across the diamond.
Like that pitch.
One time.
Went in the dirt.
That's a ball to Christian. One time, the bases were loaded. I made the diving stop, threw the ball across the diamond. The umpires got confused and called the infield fly roll.
Poor umps. Oh,
just misses up.
That's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike to Christian Dane. And again, Christian, member of the football team, the basketball team, and 2-1. Thank you. He was the Attleboro Student Athlete of the Month in either February or March of this year.
All right. There we go. Right
up the middle,
Come on.
off the glove of
You gotta
Blinn.
beat it out.
Field by the Deshiro at second.
Did he get it? Oh, just
in time.
Yeah.
Nice play. So that's going to be
close.
Scored 1-4-3 in your scorebook at home for the second out of the inning. Nice play by Deshiro at second. And you can see Blinn, the pitcher, go for the ball and then at the last second kind of pull away.
It hit his glove?
Yeah, it did deflect lightly off his glove. This brings up Jamie Block heading to UMaine Farmington. Flew out to the right fielder his first time up.
We have 4 stolen bases in this game.
Wow.
2 by Houle, 2 by Tabor.
Ball 1 low to Jamie. We're in the bottom of the 3rd inning. 1-0 Bombardiers on an unearned run.
All right, Block. Big kid.
Inside. 2-0 to Jamie as Attleboro is trying to bring Mansfield's 5-game winning streak to a halt. Attleboro coached by Steve Dunley in his 3rd season, 4th year.
Yep.
And Chris Hall, the coach for Mansfield.
Oh, that was a good pitch.
Foul tipped into the mat of
Good
Aidan
fastball.
Jones. 1-2. Again, Aidan Jones, the absolute catcher, according to his coach, is an absolute bulldog behind the plate. Came in as a junior, has meshed well with the pitchers, gets better every day.
Fastball.
That's 3-1 to Jamie. Jones, also a soccer player.
He won't throw a curve now. He shouldn't. Here it
comes
is. Here's
Blinn.
the pitch. Fastball, foul ball.
3-2 is the count to Jamie. Had a very short conversation with Aaron Blinn before the game as his team was taking infield, outfield practice. He was in the dugout watching, and I was looking for their lineup. He was cooperative.
Okay.
Willing to speak to the enemy before the game. Good to see. Of course, at Mansfield, they always have intensity and sportsmanship. And when Mike Redding is your athletic director, that's how it's going to be.
There it
Slow
is.
curveball,
Oh,
blocked.
that's a nice
shot to
stab.
third. Gillerman with a one-hop stab.
That was a good play by the third baseman.
Makes up for it. So
He had to go to his left
Yeah.
and one hop, threw it over.
So for the Bombardiers, 1 run, 1 hit for a total of 2 in the game. Nobody left on base. The run is unearned. And after 3 complete, the Bombardiers won. The Hornets nothing on AACS 15 Sports.
W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873. J Carwash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day, beginning at 8 a.m., J has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-service bays to full detailing service and hand sanitizer for your personal needs. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljcarwash.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Paul Healy along with Ty Waterman making his debut as the color commentator. Wearing your I got vaccinated at Gillette Stadium button, your Ty Waterman for City Council button over your Boston Red Sox sweatshirt. Ty, I'm going to say something that I hope won't make you think less of me.
Oh.
I haven't seen a single pitch of the Boston Fighting Red Sox yet this season. Been following the Celtics and the Bruins. I've been reading about them every day, but haven't watched yet.
They haven't figured out. Well, they're starting to hit, and that's because Martinez is finally back. And they won't play well in offense until Martinez does his thing.
I hear you're going to pitch for him next game. Anthony Sacchetti is up.
The Japanese kid's pitching tonight.
Oh, Ohtani.
Ohtani's pitching in Boston. He's never pitched there before.
Ball 1 low to Anthony Sacchetti with a 378
All right,
on
here we
base
go.
percentage.
1-0 now. Attleboro leads.
A 290 batting average. 4 runs scored on the
There's
year.
a fly ball. First base.
Foul territory.
Right there.
Block makes the catch.
Nice.
1 up, 1 down. We'll tell you a little bit more about Anthony Sacchetti, one of their captains. He's heading to Bentley University and hopes to play baseball there. Outfielder, first baseman, and pitcher. and the number 3 hitter. Other than that, he doesn't do much.
Yeah.
Jim Gillerin. Is it Jim?
No.
Number 23, excuse me. James Gillerin, yep. Ball 1 high to James. He's walked and was stranded at third base earlier in the game, 1-0. Again, Gillerin, featured by HockomockSports.com, as one of the 10 players to watch
Here's
in the
the
league.
pitch coming. All right. Saltmarsh is throwing. Fastball.
To right field in foul territory.
Fouled off.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That went down there a ways.
51. Is that right?
51? What are you saying?
I'm trying to. Saltmarsh has 51 pitches coming into this
Here
inning
we go.
after 3 innings.
Slow curve. Beautiful. Ah, the batter went around.
1 ball, 2
He
strikes.
just didn't quite hold up his bat.
Gillerin hitting
That is a great
Yeah.
change-up curveball.
by Billy Saltmarsh on this beautiful, best day of the spring so far. Low 70s,
Here's
light
the
breeze.
pitch. Fastball.
Fastball on that one,
A
too
little
high.
Yeah, maybe inside too.
2-2. Gillerin with 8 runs knocked in on the year, a couple of doubles.
What do we got? 2-2?
Yep. Yes.
2-2. All right, big pitch.
Again, heading
Here he goes.
Slow curve.
He did it again, but batter didn't bite.
3-2. Again, Gillerin, one of their captains, heading to Framingham State. He'll be playing baseball for the Rams.
Full count. Here's the throw.
Saltmarsh up in the zone, ball
No.
4. And that's just Billy's second walk.
And the same guy.
Yes, both to Gillerin.
Both to Gillerin. Now, Gillerin stole last time. So let's watch what he's going to do.
Connor Curtis is up, hitting .381 in the season, a sophomore with 3 runs knocked in. I think he has 4 doubles on the year. He's the left fielder. He lined out to the left fielder for Attleboro,
Here's
Danny
the
Johnson.
pitch.
Big lead
High.
at first, high, ball 1. Infield at double play depth in the middle. Dunley even with the bag at third. The outfield for Attleboro left to right. Johnson, Harvey, and Nick Pantages gets the start in right field, also a footballer. Called strike on the outside corner.
Okay, 1-1.
Popped out of Aidan Hawkwater's glove, but no harm, no foul. So, Woo, block goes way up in the air to get that ball and
There's a
prevent it.
pickoff throw.
Yep, that was
It's a little high.
and a little hard. He had a lot of muster on that
Oh, he
baby.
did. He really heaved it. This kid might go.
Saltmarsh looks.
He's looking. Here's pitch.
Slow breaking ball. Called strike on the outside edge. 1-2.
When you get a chance, tell the fans about the right fielder because he's not batting in this game.
Yeah, Nick, and in high school ball, your designated hitter does not have to hit for the pitcher. He can hit for any of the 9 positions. And Nick, curveball, nice stop. Whoops, gets
Oh, there
away
he
from
goes to
Hawkwater.
second.
Doesn't know where it is. It goes to the left. That's going to be a wild pitch to move to second base. 2 balls,
All right.
2 strikes in the batter, Connor Curtis. But Nick is in right field. And if you've seen him play football, a lot of speed.
He's throwing more of those slow outside curveballs now. Some of them are good, and that one wasn't.
Yeah. Nick, again, works very quickly with no
All
runners
right.
on base.
Tying run is at second.
Called strike outside edge.
Whoa, ah, he got him. Outside corner. I like the way the ump calls a third strike.
Yeah. 6 strikeout. Now that was
How
some
would you-
excellent commentary there, Ty. Was that I or I we on that call?
I was the first one. The ump just very slowly draws his shoulder and
I've got a comment on that when I
Okay,
was
you'll
an
tell
umpire.
it that later.
Jake
Here
Maydak,
we go, new
sophomore
pitcher.
DH,
No,
walked.
no new pitcher.
Walked and was stranded
Strike
at
one.
first, called strike. When I umpired, that's exactly what I did on called strike 3. I was not one of those umpires to really ring one up because I always figured it's called strike 3, the pitcher's happy enough, the batter's bummed out enough. There's no need to make yourself the center of attention
Here's the pitch.
and try to show the kid up even more.
Fastball. Strike.
0-2.
He was way ahead of that one.
So I like that by Bob Hickey, our home plate umpire, the subtle
Now
call third strike.
This is the kid who hit the longest ball of the game. Curtis. He hit that drive to left center.
That was the last batter who struck out swinging. This is Jake Maydak, the sophomore DH.
Thank you. Well, I'm just starting out in this business.
Yeah, and on that last batter, that was Danny Johnson who made a heck of a catch. This is foul to right field. That'll get out of play. Count remains 0-2 to Jake, hitting .345 on the season with a double, one double, and one triple.
So Jake walked last time.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, Aaron Blinn, the starting pitcher. We'll mention this when he's back out on the mound. He's also one of their captains. He's going to Endicott to play baseball. The starting pitcher for Mansfield today. Yeah, Endicott up on the North Shore. Beautiful campus. Basically, it's the Salve Regina of the North Shore.
I've never seen it.
Oh, beautiful campus up near Cape Ann. 0-2 count to Jake Maydak. That's lofted into right field.
Right field.
Here's Pantages.
He's drifting.
Makes the catch with the left hand.
He was going towards the right field line, but he had it all the way.
For Mansfield, still looking for their first hit after 4 complete innings. No runs, no hits, 1 runner left on base for a total of 3 in the game. After 3.5 innings, 1-0 Attleboro. We'll be back after this on AACS 15 Sports.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 26 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers. From oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks, Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545, or at claudinosautorepair.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. I'm Paul Healy along with Ty Waterman making his debut as color commentator. You asked me between innings when I was during my umpiring years if I ever called a no-hitter. Once on the JV level, I was umpiring at Pheno Field in Milford. This was in 2010. And we're in the 5th inning of the game, and the Milford catcher turns to me and says, "This game's flying by." I said, "Don't say that. You're going to curse us. That's like saying the kid's throwing a no-hitter." Catcher looks at me and says, "He is." And the Milford pitcher that game, the JV game. By the way, Matt Harvey is up for the Bombardiers. We'll get back to my meeting.
Here's the first pitch of the inning.
Ball 1 low to Matt. Matt ground out to shortstop his first time up. He's hitting .227 coming in. So Blinn, one of the captains, heading to Endicott to play baseball next year. Fastball is fouled. It's 1-1. So the Milford pitcher, he got his no-hitter that day, but he didn't get a perfect game. In the top of the 6th inning, ground ball to the shortstop, threw it across the diamond, into the first baseman's glove, and inexplicably the poor kid just dropped the ball. Just dropped it. So that was the only error. Called strike on the outside edge. Now remember, this is 2010. It's when the Bruins were playing the Philadelphia Flyers in the playoffs. It's 3-3. It's the day of Game 7.
Here's the pitch.
Curveball to the third baseman, Zukowski. Gillerin across the diamond in
him by
time.
a step.
Second straight assist for Gillerin over 2 innings, 5-3. So the Milford pitcher that day did not get his perfect game, but he did get the no-hitter. And the Milford JV coach turns to his wife in the stands and says, "What's the score of the Bruins game?" She says they're winning 3-0. He says, "This is the best day of my life." Bruins fans, you'll know what happened. Philly came all the way back and won that Game 7, 4-3. This is Billy Saltmarsh, the starting pitcher. Swings and misses at a breaking ball on strike 1, and I think he was looking way over the trees in left field in that swing, and Billy's even laughing about it now.
Yeah, he is. He's smiling.
Took his eye off that ball.
All right, go with the pitch.
He grounded out to third base in the 2nd inning.
There you go.
Shot to the shortstop,
right
Zukowski.
He's out.
Flicks it across the diamond with an effortless throw, 6-3 if you're scoring at home. Two outs.
2 ground balls.
Coming into this inning, the Mansfield pitcher, Glenn, heading to Endicott, had thrown 60 pitches. So he's up to about 66 or so now. Oh, listen to this about Blinn. Some of the best stuff Coach Hall has ever seen on a high school pitcher. And again, we see him change speed so well. There's a great curveball.
Blinn has only given up 2 hits.
Called strike to Tyler Dunley.
2 hits, 2 walks, and he hit a batter.
Blinn
the run scored on an error.
Blinn also is dominant in the weight room, according to Coach Hall. Great team player and leader. Just misses low. 1 ball, 1 strike to Tyler Dunley, who walked and was stranded at second in the second inning. Tyler, the freshman, starting at third baseman today.
That's unusual.
Also a pitcher. Oh, a lot of heat on that
That went
fastball.
around. Yep.
Called strike.
He was trying to hold up on that low outside fastball.
He appealed to our base umpire. I think he got it right.
Yeah, he went.
Blinn
All
with
right,
a 1
here we go.
1 and 2.
Yeah. Oh, another curve. Go! Catcher missed
It's
it.
by the catcher.
Down
That's
to
gonna
third.
Be a wild pitch.
Oh,
The throw is
he's
wide to the inside, backed up by
It-
the second baseman on
It-
that play, Deshiro.
that would have been into right field.
Yes. So that's going to be a strikeout. So
It-
that's the third strikeout for Blinn, but advancing to first base, and I think we're going to call that a wild pitch because that bounced before.
It's a strikeout and a wild pitch.
Yep, because that was a 59-foot slider.
Went all the way to the backstop. Slow curveball.
So with 2 outs, Aidan Hawkwater is up. He walked and was stranded at first in the second inning. We're in the bottom of the 4th.
Now, here's the question. Would you send the runner? If he's got any speed, that's.
What was that?
Would you send the runner with 2 outs? He's at runners at first.
I think someone Coach Dunley just asked us a question. We didn't hear it. No, he didn't. Oh, he didn't? Just standing there staring at us. He had that, what the heck was wrong with those guys look on his face? Evan Houle is the on-deck batter translating for us.
What do you suppose the umps are talking about?
They're trying to, when Dunley got to first base, did he turn to his left or not? If he turned to his left, he's able to be tagged out by the second baseman, Deshiro. I did not think.
Oh, no, I didn't see
He might
that
have
happen.
casually turned to his left to walk back to first base, but I don't think he turned to his left and
Right.
made a move towards second. So I'm sorry, Tyler. Ty, that's what the appeal was. The umpires rule
Right.
in favor of Attleboro, so Hawkwater is at the plate.
Yep.
And swing and a miss on a nice. Actually, that wasn't his fastest fastball. Took a
No.
little bit off that. And this is the one thing we've seen of Blinn. He changes speed so well.
That one looked hittable.
And for Chris Hall, the Mansfield coach, you got to give it a try. This is a close competitive game, but no complaining or moaning at all from the Mansfield
Ooh.
bench. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 swings and misses here.
And a little bit more on that pitch. As this is what, the 5th baseball game we've done, and Blinn changes speeds as well as any pitcher we've seen all year.
That's very effective.
Called strike 3, a breaking ball
End
on
of
the
the
outside edge. That's his 4th strikeout of the game against 1 walk. And after four Attleboro, no runs, no hits, 1 runner left on base. After 4 complete, the Bombardiers won, the Hornets nothing on ACS 15 Sports.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Are you looking for meal options for you and your family? Consider Rico Subs and Pizza on Route 1 in North Attleboro. Open since 1971 and a proud sponsor of high school sports in the Attleboro area. Rico's cooks up many flavors of pizzas, subs, and calzones, all in store and using fresh ingredients. They're open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Sundays 12 noon to 10 p.m. You can also order ahead by calling 508-695-1296.
Welcome back to ACS 15 Sports. Sorry I turned our field mic up in time to get some of the worst music in the history of the world. Rap's not bad enough, Ty. They had to invent mumble rap. I'm Paul Healy with Ty Waterman. Let's see if my stats match up with Peter Bray's graphics. For Mansfield, after 4 innings, they've got no runs, no hits, no Attleboro errors. The Mansfield Hornets have left 3 runners on base. For Attleboro, after 4 at-bats, they've got 1 run on 2 hits, 1 Mansfield error. The Bombardiers have left 5 on base. Their 1 run was unearned. Here in the top of the 5th, the Hornets will send up their 7, 8, and 9 batters, Jared Freone, Brian Butler, and Aidan Jones. Freone, again, a multi-sport athlete, defensive back on the football team, way wicked fast, and an outstanding base runner. So if he gets on, he's going to be a base-stealing threat for Mansfield, down 1-0 in the top of the 5th.
He struck out the first time up.
And Peter Bray has been keeping us up to date on pitches thrown.
Nice pitch right across the knees, fastball.
Blinn for Mansfield is
Strike 1.
Blinn for Mansfield has now thrown 73 pitches. Billy
Here's the
Marsh,
pitch.
Saltmarsh, has thrown 68 through 4 innings.
Ooh,
That's
did that
inside.
hit? Ooh,
1-1 to Freone.
thought that might have hit him.
Freone hitting .222, but he has 6 stolen bases on the season. And if I read the stats right, the columns didn't quite line up when I printed it out. But I do believe he also has a home run and a double on the season.
Yeah, 1-1.
Billy Saltmarsh.
Right
Hard
down the middle,
shot
second base,
towards
right at second.
Houle. Hoole's got the play, throws
Yep.
across, makes the out. 4-3 if you're scoring at home. 1 up, 1 down. So again, Saltmarsh coming into this inning. Let's see what Peter Bray had here again. So Blinn has thrown 73 pitches, and Saltmarsh was at 68 coming into this 5th inning. Fastball, first pitch swinging by Brian Butler, the sophomore who's been on a roll, tracked down and caught by Matt Harvey, the center fielder and quarterback on the football team. 2 quick outs on 3 pitches. And again, is it 105 or 110 is the limit for pitchers? You can finish an at-bat at that point.
Oh, really? There's a legal limit, huh?
Oh yeah, there's a pitch count now, and it's after 85 pitches, you have to have 3 days rest. After 50 pitches, it's something else. 20 pitches or less, you can pitch the next day. Ball 1 low to Aidan Jones, the junior catcher.
Well, that's good because their arms aren't fully developed, and they can get hurt at that age.
3-1. Called strike on the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, Aidan Jones had to come in for
Okay, here's the throw.
Liam Anastasia, who was injured.
That's high.
Is Aiden's glove okay? I guess it popped out the glove. I
just-
thought it went through the web.
It looked like it.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Went to the backstop.
But Liam Anastasia was set to be the senior returning starter at catcher.
So 1-1.
Liam, Aidan Jones has come in and done an outstanding job filling in for Liam.
Here we
1-1
go.
and 2-1. Swing
Fastball.
and a miss.
Nice pitch. Got a lot of life on his pitch.
2-2 is the count. Yeah, Saltmarsh ball's moving very well.
There's
a
a
shot
long
into
one.
left field.
Nope.
Danny Johnson makes the diving
what a
catch for the out.
Diving catch. That's 2 great plays.
And that gets a big star in my playbook.
Danny Johnson's taken away 2 hits in this game.
Exactly right.
What a fielder.
Both on line shots to left.
What a fielder.
He robbed Connor Curtis in the 2nd inning, and then, all right, I'm going to say it live, out loud, keeps Mansfield hitless through 5 innings with that diving catch. We'll be back with the bottom of the 5th. Attleboro leads 1-0 on AACS 15 Sports.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. I'm Paul Healy along with Ty Waterman, Attleboro City Councilor, and an author of the book on the early Boston Red Sox. Ty, what's the name of that book again?
Well, 1918, the year the Red Sox won the series, and this is the kind of game they used to play in 1918. 1-0, folks. Attleboro leads.
Blinn is up, called strike. That's his 74th pitch of the game. Called strike to Evan Houle. Evan has a base hit to center field on the first pitch he saw. Stole second and third and was stranded. Is also grounded out to third.
There he goes.
And there's a shot deep to center field.
He's got it. He's back
Freone
there.
is there, makes the catch. Evan got under it just a little bit. It's a long out.
He sent him back about 10 or 15 feet.
So Evan has been up 3 times, Ty.
Yep.
He's seen 4 pitches.
4 pitches.
Had a base hit to center field in the first inning.
First pitch.
Swung,
and this time too.
Swung at the first pitch in the second inning. Ground out to third, this time on an 0-1 count. Flies out to center. This brings up Owen Tabor, who was popped to first.
Which is exactly what you don't expect a leadoff hitter to do.
Exactly. Owen Tabor reached on an infield hit in the third, a slow roller down third base, stole second, stole third, and scored on an errant throw to third base. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Owen. Whoops.
Music's kind of booming. They got to turn it down.
Between innings, it's interesting. They were playing a song from when I was in high school, Dancing in the Moonlight.
I remember that.
Dancing in the moonlight. Foul back.
Okay.
Bob, what's our count?
I don't know. I was
Thank you
listening
very
to
much. 1 and 2.
Dancing in the Moonlight kind of threw me there.
But I was going to say, I told a story on my show the other day. We were driving.
Pitch is coming, folks.
Yep. To Owen Tabor, who scored Attleboro's only run.
Here we go.
Low,
in the
nice
dirt.
stop by Jones, 2 and 2. But no, we were driving to see my brother John play an American Legion game against Milford. That song came on the radio, and for the first time in my life, I heard my father utter the words, "Hey, turn that up a bit."
Oh, really?
So the Glenn Miller, Bobby Darren fan, like Dancing in the Moonlight. Ball
that was
high.
a high fastball.
3 and 2 to Owen.
All right, this is a big pitch. This is a big pitch. We get this kid on, things are going to happen. Here we go, full count.
1-0, bottom of the 5th.
Here it is.
Breaking
There
ball,
it is.
called strike 3 in the upper part of the zone.
Oh, wow.
That is the 5th strikeout of the game.
I'm not supposed to question an umpire,
Yeah,
am I?
especially when we're sitting this close to them, Ty. That's the 5th strikeout of the game for Aaron Blinn against 1 walk, 2 outs, bottom of the 5th, nobody on. Danny Johnson comes up. He struck out swinging and looking.
But he is one of the heroes of the game.
Yes,
because he's 2 great plays in left field.
We have a fan next to us. Wanted us to refer to him as Hollywood Danny Johnson based on the hair streaming out of the back of the helmet.
You know, I can see a little there.
If you're a fan of Remember the Titans, maybe Sunshine. Oh, look at that pitch with a late break. Catches the inside corner.
Is he the kid who was the quarterback?
Danny?
Yeah.
Oh, and Remember the Titans,
Yes.
Sunshine? Yes.
Yes.
Misses inside.
All right.
I think it's 2 and 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Got that right.
All right.
Yeah, I happened to be flipping through the channels last night. We came across that scene where he shows up with his long hair.
Here comes another pitch, folks.
They call him a fruitcake. Swing and a miss, and a ball high in the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And once they saw him throw the football and hit the captain right in the back, the one who called him fruitcake, well, the nickname fruitcake went out the window, and the nickname Sunshine replaced it.
2 and 2. Here's the
Danny.
pitch.
Fastball,
nice.
hard to left
Right
field.
at the left. Right at the
Curtis
left field. He hit
reads-
it hard.
Curtis reads it well. That is the toughest ball to field for an outfield, a slicing line drive
Right
at you.
Yes, it is.
And he made the catch. Nice play by Curtis in left
You
field.
don't see a ball slice very often
Yeah.
in left field.
Yep. A 1-2-3 inning for Blinn of Mansfield. After 5 innings, Attleboro 1 run on 2 hits, 1 Mansfield error, 5 runners left on base for the Bombardiers. Still looking for their first earned run, but they do have a 1-0 lead as we head to the 6th.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
This kid.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Well, Danny Johnson has made the two best defensive plays of the day for the Blue Bombardiers to preserve Billy Saltmarsh's, well, no-hitter so far. Great catch in the second inning, and then he just preserved the no-hitter with a beautiful robbery of Aidan Jones in the top of the fifth. He's been replaced in left field by Nate George.
What do we know about Nate George?
We know that Nate can run like the wind, and Nate has been snake bit this year. He has hit the ball consistently as hard as anyone on the team, with the possible exception of Christian Dame, but he keeps hitting him right at people.
Oh. Well, he's ninth in the order at the moment.
Yep.
So.
For Mansfield, Matt Deshiro. Nope, this is the leadoff hitter, Connor Zukowski, quarterback on the football team. By the way, the team who plays the role I played on my team, the player I mean, is Anthony Zukowski, the first baseman for Mansfield. He's the official team knucklehead. That was my role. And there's a shot. First base hit of the game for Connor Zukowski, and he can fly. This will be extra bases. Look at that throw by George.
It was a nice throw.
Cut off by the shortstop, Tabor. First base hit of the game for Mansfield.
There was no way. It was hit down the third base line, what, a foot inside fair territory, line drive.
Absolute bullet.
Yep.
So for...
You said that kid's hitting over 500.
Yeah, Connor. Yep, Connor was hitting .516 entering the game with 7 runs knocked in and 5 doubles. So that's his 6th double of the year. And I believe that was on the first pitch.
Here's a bunt.
Square to bunt, but it's popped up. Saltmarsh makes the catch.
He
turns to second. Back in time is Zukowski.
A lost start. Sacrifice bunting.
Yep. And again, the mistake made there by Deshiro. By the way, Deshiro had grounded to shortstop and struck out swinging. You put your bat at the top of the zone and move it down. Deshiro moved his bat up to bunt that. And
well, it was kind of a little chest-high pitch.
Yeah.
Hard to get on the top of those.
It's amazing how easy the game is sitting here, huh?
Yeah, really, it's very easy here.
It's like football's an incredibly easy game from the press box. Ball one low. So that's, let me see. That was a catch by Saltmarsh on the bunt.
Right.
So there's one out. And Anthony Zukowski is up, has struck out and popped out to first base. Ooh, high and in. 27.
Yeah.
Yep, Zukowski.
Yep.
Exceptional leader and two-way player. He's an outfielder, an infielder, a pitcher. The number 3 hitter, started as a junior.
Runners leading off second.
Beautiful strike.
Yeah. Nice fastball. Chest high.
2 balls, 1 strike to Zukowski. Coach Hall says.
That's a tying run at second base.
Coach Hall says Zukowski has never had a bad day in his life. Also a starter on the basketball team. Kind of player that lifts the spirits of everyone in the team. There's a shot into right field. 2 consecutive hits.
Shot.
Here comes Zukowski. Here comes the throw. Cut off by Block. We're tied at 1. A base hit and an RBI single for Zukowski. So in the top of the 6th, we're tied at 1. Earned run for Mansfield.
Well,
An outstanding job there. The right fielder, Pantages, got the ball in. Good job by Block to cut that run, cut that throw off, and keep Zucchetti at first base.
It did. The second baseman made him nice. Was that the second baseman?
That was Block who cut it off, the
Yeah.
first baseman.
A first baseman cut it off. That held the runner at first.
And those are the little things.
Yes, it is. Otherwise, he's in scoring position.
Tom Hanks, as the manager of League of Our Own, tried to explain to their right fielder, hit the cutoff man.
Hit the cutoff man. You always do that. You don't overthrow the infielder.
Exactly. He also taught us there's no crying in baseball.
Pickoff play.
Back in time is Zucchetti. So Gillerin is up. Gillerin, their cleanup hitter, also one of their captains. Gillerin's heading to Framingham State to play for the Fighting Rams. He has walked and been stranded at third base, walked and been stranded at second base today.
Low and outside. What do we got for a count now?
Is that 1-0? Thank you.
2.
2-0, thank you.
All right.
Evan, number 2. Here's a pop-up foul to the right side. Block gives chase. Can't get there.
Can't see it either.
Yeah. Excellent.
This is a kid who's walked twice, Gillerin.
Yep, 2 balls, 1 strike. So Mansfield now has 1 run on 2 hits. Their first 2 hits of the game came this inning. 1 out here in the top of the 6th. We're tied at 1.
Big spot in the game. We got to get it out for Attleboro. Runner leading off a little.
Attleboro, whoops.
He's back.
Zucchetti back in time. Nice stop by Block. Attleboro has gone into 8 innings once this year in a 3-2 victory over Stoughton. They lost in 8 innings, 4-2 to Sharon back on May 2nd. Mansfield has 1 extra inning game this, I'm sorry, called strike.
Nice pitch.
2 balls,
right on the corner. Fastball.
2-2 to Gillerin. Mansfield has 1 extra inning game this year. That was their first game of the season. A 5-4 victory over North Attleboro in 13 innings.
Wow, 13.
On the first
Here
game.
it goes.
Oh,
block that pitch.
A 58-foot pitch. Hawkwater fires down.
No.
And advancing is Zucchetti.
Steal.
And we will call that a stolen base as he was off on the pitch.
Just changed the count to 2-2 now, too. Because it's 3-2.
Yeah.
We got full count.
It should be a full count, but he just said 2-2.
Third base coach was just questioning him on it.
Huh. Yeah, the count says 2 and should be 3-2. Off
Hit
the plate.
Oh, boy.
And
Down
moving to third base is Zucchetti on the wild pitch.
Time. Coach is calling
And Coach
time.
Dunley wants timeout to try to settle Billy Saltmarsh down. So now the count is 3-2, although we think that should have been ball 4.
I'm pretty sure.
Here's Matt Callahan helping out the umpire. Matt played at Dean College.
All right, he's staying in the game.
Coach Dunley heads back to the dugout. Gillerin is now still at the plate with a full count, 4-2.
All right.
Right, Ty? A 4-2 full count?
Up 4-2. Tie game, runner at third, 1 out.
Fastball.
Right to third.
Hit to
He
Dunley. Holds the runner back, fires a bullet.
Bring it That
Called
was
strike.
right over the plate.
Fastball.
All right. We don't have a scoreboard, folks, to know the count. We're guessing on occasion. In the
Low.
dirt.
Nice stop by Aidan
Yes.
Hawkwater. 2-1.
Good stop.
1-1, top of the 6th. Billy Saltmarsh has gone the whole way.
You know what I like? He's not on one knee, the catcher.
Yes. Oh, God, you see that at the major league level now.
Terrible. In the dirt,
Stops
and he's
it low.
stopping him. Good play by the catcher.
3-1.
Good stop.
Yeah, I can understand when there were no runners on base. You know, give your knees a break,
this
going
is a
one
big
knee.
time. This is big. He's,
Actually, he is on one knee now.
here's the pitch.
3-1 count. Inside.
Whoa.
Ooh, misses inside. Ball 4.
First and third,
So
2 outs.
I think that's his 3rd walk. 2. Yes,
3
3
walk.
walks and 1 hit batter.
Yep.
So at first base, with 2 outs, is Connor Curtis. This brings up Jake Maydak, the sophomore DH, hitting .345 on the year, 1 double, 1 triple. He's walked him and stranded at first, flied out to right in the 4th.
I don't know if we got another inning here on Billy.
Billy had thrown 77 pitches through 5. We're now in the 6th.
We got to get an out here, right here. This is big out. In the dirt.
Ball 1 low. You know, we have people watching in Mansfield, Ty.
Well, they should be down here.
Fraioni on deck.
That's the Mansfield players that you're hearing in the distance.
2-0. Attleboro's defense now. Dunley at third, Tabor is short, Hool at second, Block at first. Nate George is now in left. Matt Harvey, the quarterback, is in center field, and Nick Pantages, a running back, in right field.
Runner on second now, second and third.
Hitters count 2-0 to Maydak. Called strike.
Outside corner.
2-1. Late break on that pitch from Billy Saltmarsh heading to UMass Dartmouth.
2-1. Tense part of the game. Pitch.
Ground ball
Second
towards
base.
Hool at second. This will score. Nope.
Beautiful.
Actually, 4-3. It does not score a run. There were 2 outs. Way
Evan
to pay
Hool,
attention, Paul.
routine play at second, but that's a pressure play.
Yes, that's why he's a 2-sport captain. For Mansfield, 1 run on 2 hits. Their first 2 of the game. They leave a runner on base. And after 5.5 innings, Mansfield won, Attleboro won on AACS 15 Sports.
J Carwash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day, beginning at 8 a.m., J has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-service bays to full detailing service and hand sanitizer for your personal needs. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljcarwash.com.
No, George didn't start today. Johnson started and left.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 26 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers. From oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks, Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545, or at claudinosautorepair.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. I got distracted saying hello to Jordan Lako. Outstanding softball, basketball player, now starting for the Bridgewater State women's basketball team. She informed me she just finished her junior year. Called strike to
Christian Dame.
Christian Dame. He has been hit by a pitch and ground out to second base. There's
Ground
a
ball.
shot to the third baseman. Gillerin fields it.
Third base.
One hop throw.
That's close. That's close.
He beat it out.
He beat it out.
Okay,
He
so
did.
here's the question. Is that the speed of Christian Dane for a
Yes.
base hit?
Yes. He got a good first step. He didn't.
Yeah.
That ball was hit hard.
Which I think we're going to have to unfortunately call that an E5, a low throw. That's going to be the second error for Mansfield.
So you're also the official scorer.
Well, usually we let Callahan do that, but I'm going to take over today. We'll between innings, we go to the home book and find out. But anyway, Jordan Lako just finished her junior year at Bridgewater. Time flies.
I give him credit for hustling.
Yes, great job by Christian Dane. So Attleboro 1-1 here in the bottom of the 6th, have their leadoff runner on. By the way, a correction and amplification. Nate George came into the batting order in the 3rd spot for Danny Johnson. But Nate went to center field, which is where he usually starts.
He's going, he's in second. Steal.
Stolen base for Christian Dane. So now the lead run in scoring position, and Matt Harvey, who started in center, moved to left field for the Bombardiers. It was Jordan Lako's father who straightened me out on that. Yep.
Christian Dame is there because of sheer hustle.
Yeah.
Both plays. He can run.
Yeah. Jamie Block is up, has flown out
There's
to right.
a high fastball. Woo! Brushed him back.
Inside and ground out to third base.
Jamie Block got out of there for self-preservation reasons.
And then Ethan Lako, also on the baseball team and outstanding player on the football team last year.
All right, we need a base hit. Base hit can put Attleboro ahead.
Block turns to
bunt.
Hard shot, foul
No,
down
foul
the first base line. 2 balls, 1 strike to Jamie. Now, Jordan alleges she can still beat Ethan in arm wrestling, right? Yeah.
If a pitcher's going to tire, we're going to see it in the next inning or two.
Aaron Blinn coming into this inning. By the way, Billy Saltmarsh has thrown 100 pitches for the Bombardiers beginning this 6th inning or through 5 innings. Blinn had thrown 86 for Mansfield.
All right.
Block, the first baseman, is up, swings, turns around and throws. Turns around, not swings around, and throws to second base. Back in time is Christian Dame.
They're holding him close. It's the shortstop that's holding him. But what's happening is there's a big hole between short and third.
Yes,
you hit a ground ball where shortstop is, it's going through.
Which is interesting with Jamie Block up, and the second baseman is playing in. Swing and a miss and a breaking ball, strike 3. So I was obviously off on the count there. That is the 6th strikeout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikeouts now for Aaron Blinn. And this brings up Matt Harvey, who's now playing left field.
He's pulled the ball twice to short and third.
Yep. Fouls that back into the screen.
I just hope the shortstop tries to hold him on now.
Yeah. Matt did home plate umpire Bob Hickey a favor, fouled that past his head. Matt took Bob, the home plate umpire, took him right off the.
He is shortstop's going over there.
Yeah, behind
big
him
hole,
is Zukowski.
big hole.
Christian Dane showing his dancing ability. Finally calling timeout is Matt Harvey.
He dances pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah, big guy too.
Or left to right in the outfield. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Fastball inside, missed. 2-1.
Missed. 2-1. All right.
On deck for the Bombardiers, Billy Saltmarsh, the starting pitcher.
So you're a tough cookie. We still have 2 hits for Attleboro.
Yep.
You called that one an error.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was a low throw that was bounced.
I know, but you might have beat it. It's close, very close.
Breaking ball, called strike. And again, Blinn has a variety of different breaking balls.
So you gotta hit the ball now.
2-2.
You can't look for a walk. Not in this situation. Not in this situation. Here's the pitch.
Up and in, foul back, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Protecting the plate there was Matt.
But it was the top of his shoulders.
Started the football season as the JV quarterback. By game 3 was the starting varsity quarterback.
2-2. Here's the pitch. He's holding.
Wow.
Low.
Misses just low. 3-2. You know what else I just noticed about Aaron Blinn? He's wearing my all-time favorite baseball number, 6. My first favorite player wore that number, Rico Petrocelli.
Oh, I was wondering who you were going to tell me.
So I like Aaron Blinn. Yeah. Exactly right. No one warming up.
Full count here. Here we go. Here's the throw. Curveball.
Pop.
Oh.
No infield fly rule, but Zukowski, the shortstop, makes the call. Dane threatens to tag up. Boy, he's been active at second. So there's 2 outs now, and this brings up Billy Saltmarsh, looking to help his own cause as a starting pitcher. And Billy is ground out to third base in the 2nd inning, shortstop in the 4th inning. We're in the bottom of the 6th, tied at 1.
You might see the runner try to make third on this. If anything gets loose from the catcher.
Yeah. Called strike, took something off that ball. 0-1 to Billy Saltmarsh.
That was a good pitch.
Yep, Christian Dane still dancing around at second.
Knee-high curveball.
Yeah. Again, Blinn heading to Endicott.
Blinn's a good pitcher.
Yeah. Sets. And again, Saltmarsh calls time. Boy, both pitchers, one thing they've had in common, no one on base. Man, do they work quickly. Someone gets on base and the game slows down.
Yeah, well, this is slow time right now.
Yeah.
0-1, and here's the pitch.
Up in the zone, fouled off right above us. Good job. Ty didn't flinch.
No.
0-2 to Billy Saltmarsh. The wind is picking up. Feels like it's blowing in. And looking at the flag at Brennan Middle School, that is the case.
Yeah, it's cooling off a little bit.
Tied at 1, bottom of the 6th. 0-2 to Billy Saltmarsh, runner in scoring position.
Biggest pitch of the game. He's going.
Hard shot up the middle.
Up the middle.
Fielded by Zukowski across the diamond in time, and that ends the 6th inning where we stay tied at 1.
Great play by Mansfield's shortstop, Zukowski.
For Attleboro, no runs, no hits, 1 runner left on base for a total of 6 in the game, and after 6 complete, each team has 1 run, each team has 2 hits. We'll be back for the 7th inning after this on AACS 15 Sports.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com. J Carwash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day, beginning at 8 a.m., J has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-service bays to full detailing service and hand sanitizer for your personal needs. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljcarwash.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Paul Healy along with Ty Waterman. Dave Angel will be editing this broadcast later. Peter Bray on graphics. Jim Jones, our engineer in charge, trying to find out from the Attleboro bench how many pitchers, what is the pitch limit? Is it 105, 110, or 115? Because Billy Saltmarsh is at 100 after 6 innings.
In the majors, that takes most people out of a game.
Yep. And there's a shot to right field, a leadoff single by Jared Ferroni. That's why he's a captain, the center fielder. Has got a home run, a double, and 6 stolen bases on the year. And that's going to be it for Billy.
That's it. 101 pitches.
So Billy Saltmarsh should get a big hand from the fans. I don't know, he's only allowed 3 hits, all of them in the 6th and 7th inning here. Great effort by Billy, and I'm sure the coaching staff at UMass Dartmouth is pleased with that.
Yeah, they should be. They've got themselves a ball player.
So a base hit to right by Ferroni. He had struck out swinging and ground out to second. We'll be back after this on AACS 15 Sports. Coming into pitch, number 15, Johnny Pagano, son of the third base coach, and also a third baseman at shortstop when he's not on the mound. We'll be back after this. Number 15, Pagano, on AACS 15 Sports.
J Carwash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day, beginning at 8 a.m., J has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-service bays to full detailing service and hand sanitizer for your personal needs. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljcarwash.com.
I don't like that kind of talk. Now just stop it. It upsets me.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 26 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers. From oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks, Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545, or at claudinosautorepair.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. So, Billy Saltmarsh went 6+ innings, allowed 1 run on 2 hits. It was an earned run. 1 runner left on base. Coming in is Johnny Pagano. Trying to get Johnny's stats here. Johnny Pagano has pitched 5.2 innings on the season. He's appeared in 3 games with 1 start, 0-1 on the season. And struck out 5, walked 7, and hit 1 batter. So Mansfield, top of the 7th inning. We are tied at 1, and Colby Geddes is pinch hitting for the sophomore Brian Butler, right-handed batter. Colby is a middle infielder and a third baseman, can pitch as well. He's the complete opposite of me, Ty. He's soft-spoken, according to Coach Hall. No one has ever said that about me.
So how was your sacrifice bunting? Because that's what we should see.
Yeah, actually that I was pretty good at.
Nope, he's down at the end of the bat.
Yeah. A witty player, really improved in the offseason on the mound. He's been playing baseball
here's
his
the
whole
bunt.
life.
No.
Up high and lets it go. Ball 1 high from Pagano to Geddes. See what year Colby is. Colby, a senior.
So the bunt was on that first pitch.
So
Runner leading off. Bunt. He missed.
Misses it on a breaking ball from Pagano. 1-1. So Aaron Blinn, he's at 103 pitches, so we don't know if he'll be able to complete the bottom of the 7th.
So if you're pitching, if he's going to try one more bunt,
yep,
you try to get it up, pitch a fastball up to letters.
Yeah.
Get it up a little high.
Good lead at first base by Ferroni. He's going. Ball. And then hustling back to third base is Tyler Dunley. So that's a stolen base for Freoni. I think that's his 7th of the year. And that was 2-1 is the count.
No more bunting.
So they move him into scoring position without Geddes having to lay 1 down. 2-1, I believe, is the count. Turn my field mic up. There we go. Wind is really picked up here. Pagano
Here's
looks.
The pitch.
Still squared to bunt towards
Let
third
it go
base.
foul. Let it go foul. It dribbled foul.
And it does go foul.
All
2
right.
balls, 2 strikes.
He tried to
bunt it down towards Dunley.
Tried to bunt it to third. Get that runner over.
We also learned there, Ty, that Colby Geddes can pick him up and put it down pretty well.
I was watching the ball, not the runner.
Trust me, there would have been no play at first. At second base is Freoni representing the lead run. Nobody
2 strikes.
out. Top of the 7th.
He won't bunt.
High. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Full count. Big pitch.
6:13, so this game 1 hour and 58 minutes old right now. Whoops, let me get rid of that. Get rid of that.
Sounds like a game in 1918.
Yeah, exactly. Johnny Pagano to the set. Right-hander fires. Breaking ball hit hard to Dunley. Fields it, holds the runner across the diamond to block.
Ooh, I wasn't sure if the first baseman came off the bag.
Fundamentally sound play. Dunley to block, kept the foot on long enough, and they kept Freoni at first base. So this brings up the catcher, Aidan Jones.
What do they use for instant replay at this level?
You got look at on your AACS YouTube channel and move the arrow back a little bit and replay it yourself.
Yeah, I guess so.
Aidan Jones is up. He struck out swinging and lined out in the bottom of the 5th, robbed on a diving catch by Danny Johnson. Breaking
That was
ball
a great
misses.
catch.
Yep. Ball 1 to Aidan.
This game would not be 1-1 if it wasn't for Danny Johnson.
Right.
Ninth hitter.
Second baseman Houle is holding the runner on at second. Time call by Aidan Jones.
Both catchers. Well, both catchers hitting ninth in this game.
Foul to the side. 1 ball, 1 strike to Aidan Jones, the catcher.
All right, Johnny Pagano, he's out there looking in.
Again, Houle, the second baseman, holding Fraioni, sort of.
Well, that's the right play,
Yeah.
not the shortstop. Second baseman should be holding.
Up top with a breaking ball. 2 balls, 1 strike to Aidan Jones. Top of the 7th, 1-1. Pagano to the set. Takes something off that. Hit down to
Another
Dunley.
one. Stab it.
Long throw across the
All
diamond.
right.
Makes the play.
Good play at third. Was a 1-hopper to third.
2 in a row for Dunley. The last 3 outs, he had not had an assist in the game, and the last 3 outs Attleboro have recorded, Dunley's gotten the assist at third base. This goal brings us to the top of the order.
He's got a good arm, too. He
Connor
really does.
Connor Zukowski has grounded back to the pitcher, grounded out to the shortstop, had a double to left field for the first hit of the game for Mansfield in the top of the 6th, and came home on a Sacchetti single.
They better go somewhere else. Hit it to Tyler Dunley, and we get him out.
High, ball 1 to Zukowski.
Here's your 500 hitter.
Yeah, came in hitting .516, 7 runs knocked in, and 5 doubles. Tell me again why he hits leadoff.
Pitch him carefully.
Pagano sets. Breaking ball, that goes to Dunley.
Come on, one more throw.
Low scoop by
What a
Block.
scoop at first! What a scoop! Oh, my God.
Told you Block could play
Jamie
first
Block
base.
saved the game.
And I told you, Christian Dane looks like the classic first baseman. Jamie Block plays like the classic first
You know
baseman.
who he plays like? Don Mattingly.
Wow. Go ahead, compliment a Yankee player. We head to the bottom of the 7th.
And it's hard for me to say that.
Yes, for Mansfield. They have 1 run on 3 hits. They've left only 2 runners on base all game. We are tied at 1 heading to the bottom of the 7th.
J Carwash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day, beginning at 8 a.m., J has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-service bays to full detailing service and hand sanitizer for your personal needs. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljcarwash.com.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Maydak pitching.
Yep. They're losing the DH. He's going to stay in.
Okay.
Because he was the DH. Now
Right.
he's pitching.
Thank you. And 17 pinch hitting.
Well, we have planned after the game.
Pardon me? We'll get you home if we have to, Mark. Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Aaron Blinn, who'll be heading to Endicott next season to play baseball. His day is done. He went 6 full innings, allowed 1 run, 0 earned on only 2 hits. Couple of Mansfield errors, I believe. Yep. And Attleboro left 6 runners on base against Aaron Blinn. Coming in, their closer, Jake Maydak. Got to try to find my pitching stats for Jake.
And we got a pinch hitter coming up.
Kian Kelleher. Wonder if his parents are listening, grandparents are listening in Ireland. Maydak's first pitch to Kelleher, pinch hitting for Hawkwater, the catcher. So Hawkwater could no, Hawkwater's in the on-deck circle. Pinch hitting for Tyler Dunley.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who won't be back at third base.
Well, actually, with re-entry now, we could be.
You can be.
Yeah.
Huh? All
Crazy
these
rule.
new rules.
I know it.
Thank you.
Kane's parents
All right, 1 strike.
called 2 strikes.
strikes.
Used to listen over in Ireland. His grandparents when his older brother was pitching for the Bombardiers.
This is Jake Maydak.
Yep.
Okay. Do we have information on him?
I'm trying to find it here. Maydak.
Looking up the stats.
Yeah.
2 strikes.
6 strikeouts on the season. He's mentioned here in the notes that he does serve as their closer. Now, he was the DH, so he goes into the pitcher's mound, stays in the same spot in the order, and Mansfield loses the DH. Just misses up high to Kelleher.
That looked like a curve that didn't curve much.
Yep.
1-2, here's the pitch.
He and Keller are hitting 500 on the season.
Fastball fouled off. Still 1-2.
10.
All right. Kelleher's up there. Legs close together.
Here it is. That ball's fouled back off the handle. Count remains 1-2. In the old days of wooden bats, those babies would sting a bit, huh?
What'd you say Kelleher's hitting?
I thought it said he was hitting 500. Let me find that. Well, that's the pitching stats. That doesn't help me.
Well, after this pitch, he'll be hitting.
Woo! Oh, that's high. He's had 4 games, 7 plate appearances. He's 3 for 6 on the season, so he's hitting 500.
I like the way the kid stands up there.
Yeah.
He's just trying to hit the ball.
2-2. Close stance, close to plate. Sticks his bat out, lofts it into center field. Back is Freone.
Oh.
Freone makes the catch. The leadoff runner is out. And tied at 1. 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. Catcher Aidan Hawkwater is up. He has walked and struck out looking.
So, great spot for a surprise bunt.
Swings and misses, fouls it back, excuse me, to the screen. 0-1. The right-hander.
Third baseman is back.
Jake Maydak on the mound.
Here's the pitch.
It's a curveball, stays outside, 1-1.
Soft curve.
Yeah.
One and one.
Only thrown 32 pitches on the season. Ball high, 2-1 to Hawkwater. In one game, played 0 starts. Faced 9 batters and thrown 32 pitches so far in the year.
Another high pitch.
Yep. And Maydak is
3-1.
His ERA right now is 0.
So would you take this? Just take 3-1?
Oof. Fastball,
Nope.
swing and a miss.
He swung.
And that was a big swing.
It was. Full count.
So Maydak has not allowed an earned run on the season.
Big pitch in the game. Full count. Here we go.
Foul tip into the mid. James holds on. That's a strikeout. So Maydak's first strikeout of the game. 2 outs now in the bottom of the 7th. And if this game goes into extra innings, Ty, I hope my bladder holds out.
If Evan Hool gets on, he's going to be swiping second.
He had led off the game. First pitch he saw, a base hit.
How many pitches has he seen in 3 at-bats?
He's seen 4 pitches in 3 at-bats. Curveball, called, strike to Evan. First pitch he saw was a base hit to center field, stole second and third where he was stranded. In the second inning, first pitch he saw, grounded out to third.
Strike one. Here comes the next pitch. Whoa, off the catcher's glove.
That's high. In his third at-bat in the 5th, flew out to center field. 1-1 to Evan Hool.
He's got a very, very soft curveball.
Second leading scorer on the basketball team. I think he was the 2nd-ranked golfer in the fall. And it's going to be a fly out. Fraioni heading back, backpedaling.
Yeah, he's there.
Fraioni makes the catch, and we are heading to extra innings. You know what that means?
No, you tell me.
I'm not going to be home in time for Jeopardy tonight. After 7 innings complete, the score is tied at 1 on AACS 15 Sports.
No word in the English language is less convincing than probably.
Are you sure we should get matching tattoos on our first date?
Sure. We'll probably stay together.
Probably? It's been 23 minutes since I ate. I can probably swim.
You should wait 30 minutes.
Okay, now tell me what to do. Cannonball! Cramp! Oh, I have a cramp.
Thought so.
I can probably hit the green from here.
Probably.
Can I get a mulligan?
Ready to go?
Hey, are you sure you're okay to drive?
Yeah, I'm pretty sober. Yeah, I'm probably okay.
Probably okay isn't okay, especially when it comes to drinking and driving. If you're drinking, call a cab, a car, or a friend. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. A message brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
It was a low throw. Christian, it was a low throw. First baseman scooped. He was safe. I called it an error on the third baseman. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Long throw. Decent play. Beat up.
Thank you.
Thank you. I got it. Yeah.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. We just met our base umpire. The home plate umpire is Bob Hickey. Grew up in Virginia. Our base umpire is Ryan DePatty. Played his high school baseball at Tolman High and his college baseball at Johnson and Wales. And I don't like the guy. He agreed with Ty Waterman and not with me. I've been calling games since 1986. This is the first game you've called in your life. And you got the umpire agreeing with you. So Christian Dane, we had him reaching on an E5 in the 6th inning. According to the umpire, he had beat the throw, whether it was low or not. So we're going to make that an infield hit. So that means that Aaron Blinn allowed 3 hits over 6 innings of work. So that was an infield hit for Christian Dane, improving his average. Ty Waterman was right. I was wrong. We head to the top.
You won't invite me back.
All
right, top of the order, second batter up.
We head to the top of the 8th inning. And for Mansfield, it's the left-hand hitting sophomore second baseman Matt Deshiro. Came in hitting .441 in the season with 3 doubles. He's ground out to second, struck out swinging, popped out to the pitcher on a sacrifice bunt attempt. And now we'll try to lead off with a base hit for Mansfield. Pagano on the mound. Low in the zone, fouled back, 0-1 to
Yeah, you
Deshiro.
couldn't hit that one. He was reaching. That almost hit the plate.
Yeah.
Infield is pulled over to right. Expecting him to pull it.
Yep. Fouls it near us. 0-2.
He looks more like a golfer to me.
Fine, I haven't promoted my radio show yet. We got to do that when we have a moment. 0-2 pitch from Pagano to the left-handed batting Matt Deshiro. Swings and misses.
Nice. Now that ball was a curved ball up around the letters.
Yeah, up at least, yeah.
First 2 pitches were low,
yeah,
and he swung for him.
And then went up. This brings up Anthony Sacchetti. Came in hitting .290 with 4 runs scored. Struck out swinging in the first, popped out to first base in the 4th. But he's driven in the only Mansfield run of the day with a line shot single to right field in the top of the 6th inning to bring home Connor Zukowski. He was stranded at third base after stealing second. Looks at ball 1 from Pagano. Called strike. 1-1. Sacchetti, one of the team leaders.
Yeah, he must be hitting pretty good, I think.
Always has an outstanding attitude. Breaking
He
ball.
hit it. Oh boy,
that's
that's
it
gone.
deep to left.
That's
Matt
gone.
Harvey is
That's
back.
gone.
Matt Harvey looks up.
Oh.
Home run!
Home run.
And to that section of the field, the fence is at least 350 feet away. It is 2-1 Mansfield at the top of the 8th.
Left center field.
Tell me again why Anthony Sacchetti is a captain hitting third. Sacchetti has 2 out of Mansfield's 4 hits now, and both of their RBIs. Wow. No doubt on that.
Well, you just got to settle down. You got to score anyways to win the game, so we got a shot at it.
2-1 Mansfield now. They have 2 runs on 4 hits. No Attleboro errors. Mansfield has left 5 runners on base. Both runs earned. This brings up Jimmy Gillerin. 345 on the year coming into the game. 8 runs knocked in, a couple of doubles. He's walked him and stranded at third. Walked him and stranded
short.
at second.
Nice stat. Oh, he dropped it.
Long throw by
Bad
Tabor.
Throw. Back him up, back him up.
It was backed up
It is a good backup.
by Hawkwater, and that keeps Gillerin at first base, and I think we got to call that an E6.
Yeah, it's an E6, but I'm telling you, the catcher ran all the way
Yep.
down there and got that ball.
Great hustle by Hawkwater.
Great hustle.
So that's Attleboro's first defensive miscue of the game. And this brings up Connor Curtis, the sophomore left fielder, came in. Oh, by the way, finished Gillerin, walked and was stranded at third, walked and was stranded at second, and grounded out to third base in the 6th inning. Connor Curtis now has 3 RBIs and I think 4 doubles on the year. He's lined out to left field, was robbed by Danny Johnson, struck out looking and walked.
How many home runs have you seen go over that fence this year?
This year, that's just the second one. We saw
Second one.
Christian Dane made a grand slam earlier this season.
And that went over, way over
way
in left
over.
center.
Yep.
That's at least 370, I think.
Well, it's 315 down the line, and it's swing and a miss at a breaking ball low in the zone. What do we have for a 1-1? Thank you. But yeah, that was well over the fence. So the fence there is probably somewhere between 350 and 370, and it was a no-doubter. Hard shot into left field. Fielded by Matt Harvey. He gets the ball in. Runners at first and second.
Got to calm the pitcher down now. You got to calm him down. 2 men on.
So Mansfield had 0 hits through 5 innings in the 6th, 7th, and 8th. They've now collected 5 hits. And the courtesy runners coming in, number 9. That's going to be Andrew Slaney, another multi-sport athlete. He's a great basketball player as well. Yep, got it. Thank you.
Is he on the varsity?
Andrew Slaney, oh yeah.
Oh.
He was one of the, he's going to UMass Amherst, great all-around athlete, basketball player as well. He's one of the guys who hits the catch and shoot 3-pointers on their basketball team that drive you crazy so much. Excellent defensive player. His teammates love him. He runs the team's TikTok account, and again, as I use a 4G flip phone, I wouldn't know a thing about that.
So here's the pitcher now.
Pagano against Jack Maydak, started as a DH. He's now pitching. Ball 1, strike 1 low in the zone. Maydak has walked, flown out to right, and grounded to second.
Take a deep breath out there. We get out of this inning, can still be a ball game.
Pagano with 2 runners on, 1 out.
Ooh,
whoa, that
wild
throw goes into center field.
Wild. The runner didn't go.
It was backed up by Nate George, and then Nate George drops the ball.
The runner was asleep.
Well, I think he was afraid of Nate George because he was right on that, backing it up.
It actually was so far over the second baseman's head. It was a throw to center field.
As Bob Uecker might say, just a bit high.
First and second still.
0-1 is the count on Jake Maydak, who's in line for the win now. In at the corners. Ball low, nice stop by Hawkwater, 1-1. Third baseman Dunley is in. Even with the bag, the first baseman Block is on the green section of the turf, so he's even shallower. Shortstop is deep. Second baseman Evan Houle holding the runner at second, Gillerin.
Big hole between third and short.
Breaking ball catches the inside corner.
No, good pitch. Good pitch. He
1 and
let
2.
a good pitch go by.
Again.
That looked hittable. 2 strikes.
And Slaney, an outstanding basketball player in Mansfield. You know, Ty, you go to all the games.
I do.
Their ball movement is incredible.
Well.
But baseball's a subject now, you're right.
Yes.
Pagano. Fires, fouled off. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes to Jake.
But we made a great comeback on a full court press in the 4th quarter last time. They didn't believe it.
Yeah. Couldn't quite catch him, though. They're Mansfield.
No.
Mike Vaughn, the longtime basketball coach at Mansfield. They've won or tied for 10 straight Hockomock League
Here's
titles.
the pitch.
Up in the zone, high and in. 2 balls and 2 strikes for Maydak. You might have the right guy coaching your program when you've won or tied 10 consecutive league titles.
You just
in basketball in the Hockomock League.
Just might.
Top of the 8th, Mansfield's taking a 2-1 lead.
All right, just hit the outside corner. Here's the pitch. He hit the outside corner.
Yes, took something off
All
that.
right.
Swing and a miss. Second strikeout of the inning, and for Pagano, let's see, where are we? That's his second strikeout of the game. Trying to see if he's walked anyone. No. And this brings up another captain, Jared Freone, excuse me. He's going to Bryant, another multi-sport athlete, defensive back in football. Run like the wind,
Now,
good base runner.
If you look at the way he's standing,
yeah,
would you say he's a pull hitter? His left foot,
yeah.
What do they call that? Bucket?
Yeah.
Bucket hitter?
Yeah.
His left foot is pointing towards third base.
He looks at ball 1, had 6 steals coming into the game to lead the team. He now has 7. He had a base hit to right field in the top of the 7th and stole second where he was stranded. Pagano. Breaking ball. Oh, that's crushed to left field.
Crushed to left field.
Will it stay in the park?
Yeah.
Off the fence. 1 run scores. Here comes Curtis. Slides in face first. So it's a double to left field, 2 RBIs, and a 3-1 Mansfield lead. 4-1, excuse me.
4-1.
4-1 Mansfield here in the top of the 8th, and a clutch hit by Jared Freone.
Exactly what he wanted with that bucket swing.
Yeah.
Yeah, pull hitter, dead pull hitter.
Tell me again while he's a captain. 2 runs knocked in on a double to left field.
Well, they're out there at the mound now, and we're going to need a grand slam homer.
Yeah, so Billy Saltmarsh, an outstanding start for the Bombardiers. He went 6+ innings.
You say
allow
he's,
1 run. Yep.
UMass Dartmouth.
Yes.
He's going to be some help to that team.
Yeah.
He really is. Ball 1.
Sorry, doing too many things here at once.
I'll
this
handle
is
it.
Brian Butler is back up. So again with re-entry, which you weren't familiar with in your day.
No.
Colby Geddes was up last time, but now Butler is back. He has struck out swinging and flown out to center. Foul tip.
A little late on that swing.
Yep.
A little late.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Buzz another couple fastballs. See if he can get the bat around in time.
To Butler.
Here's the pitch. 4-1.
Breaking ball.
Oh!
Block knocks it down with his glove. Houle picks it up, but no one covering
has
first.
to hold.
So that's an infield hit.
He saved a run.
Boy, Block, what an outstanding defender over there at first. That is the
I
1-2.
thought he had it, but I mean, that would have been a great play. That's not an error, folks.
Infield hit.
That's
Fourth hit of the inning. And that was a rocket by Butler.
And the second baseman, Evan Houle, was backing it up.
Yep.
And that makes a world of difference. He's a smart ball player.
Oh, gosh, yeah. Well, captain in basketball, captain in baseball.
He really is smart.
I don't know what the heck's wrong with the golf coach. You didn't make him a captain of that sport.
No offense.
Well, again, his father's an athletic director and a lifelong coach. Sometimes coaches' kids play like coaches' kids. This brings up Aidan Jones, the catcher who struck out swinging, was robbed of a hit in left field by Johnson and ground out to third. Fouls that back to the fence.
Strike
it's 1-1. 0-1, thank you. So 4 hits this inning now for the Hornets, 3 runs. Runners at the corners.
4 hits and an E6.
Yep, Fraione at third. Butler at first.
And 2 Ks.
Yeah. Breaking ball, that's
Center
hit
field,
towards Nate George.
He'll get it. He's right there. Third
George
out.
is back, makes the
All
catch.
right. That's it.
And the damage is done, though, for Mansfield as they played 3 runs to take a 4-1 lead. 3 runs on 4 hits, 2 runners left on base. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Mansfield 4, Attleboro 1.
So
we'll be right back.
Are you looking for meal options for you and your family? Consider Rico's Subs and Pizza on Route 1 in North Attleboro. Open since 1971 and a proud sponsor of high school sports in the Attleboro area. Rico's cooks up many flavors of pizzas, subs, and calzones, all in-store and using fresh ingredients. They're open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Sundays 12 noon to 10 p.m. You can also order ahead by calling 508-695-1296.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Paul Healy along with Attleboro City Councilor and author Ty Waterman.
It's been an absolute pleasure, and what a great game today.
Yeah, filling in for Kevin Callahan. Thank you. And once again, the name of your book?
The year the Red Sox won the series, and it was not 2004, it was 1918.
The year my father was born.
The year of some sort of flu epidemic.
Yeah, go to Amazon.com. Pitching now is Connor Curtis for Mansfield. There are other defensive changes that we'll try to catch up on.
And Owen Tabor is at bat.
Strike 1. Is that strike 1?
Strike 1.
Strike 1 to Owen. Owen has popped up to first. Had an infield hit, stole second, stole third, and scored Attleboro's only run on a throwing error in the 3rd inning. Struck out looking in the 5th.
2 hits on the game for Attleboro.
Yep.
Oh, that's not much of a curveball.
Yeah.
It took 3 hops.
Yeah. Connor Curtis is in. He's faced 46 batters.
Whoa.
Strike on the lower part of the zone.
Well, I'm not back to really judge that.
Yeah.
Thought that might be off the plate.
Connor Curtis.
2 strikes. Here's the
ERA
pitch.
of 1.
1.
Fouled back into the backstop right above us.
How many innings has he pitched?
Connor Curtis, I'm trying to figure it here. Let's see, 4 games played. I don't know how many innings. He's faced 46
Here's
batters,
the pitch.
though.
2 strikes. Slow
curveball way out
He's
in
running
front.
to first.
And Owen Tabor is going to make it, so that's going to be a strikeout, but a wild pitch.
1941, there was a World Series between the Brooklyn Dodgers and the New York Yankees.
Yeah.
And the Dodgers were the Dodgers were winning. And that exact play happened in the 9th inning.
Wow.
And the catcher for the Dodgers blew it, and the Yankees went on to win the game.
Wow.
In
So
the bottom of the 9th.
So with the strikeout, but no out, Tabor is on first base. We called it a wild pitch, and Danny Johnson is now back in the lineup at the plate with these crazy re-entry rules.
Runner on first, leading off. Don't take any silly chances on the base paths.
Swing and a miss, and he's stealing a
He's
base.
stealing?
Hey.
Well, he got it. He didn't listen to me, and I guess it's a good thing.
Face first slide is safe. A stolen base for Owen Tabor as Attleboro trying to put pressure on Mansfield with speed. It's a 1-1 count on Danny, who was struck out swinging, struck out looking, and flied out to center. Left field, excuse me. And now Mansfield calls timeout with a runner on second. They want to get their signal straight.
So far reminiscent of 41. Look it up, folks. Yankees and Dodgers. That was quite an ending.
So Gillerin is still at third base. Zukowski still at short. Deshiro still at second. That's Zucchetti at first. There might be some changes in the outfield, but I can't read the numbers that far away.
Well,
this game now 2 hours and 15 minutes old. Swing and a miss and a pitch high out of the zone, 1-2.
runner on second, no outs.
For Mansfield.
Attleboro dugout's coming alive.
Pagano has thrown 35 pitches for Attleboro. Maydak threw 17 for Mansfield. Off second base. Big lead. He's going. And the ball's fouled back. Count remains 1-2. So Owen Tabor being aggressive on the base paths.
Yeah, I question that.
I think Coach Pagano might have as well, because Owen was doing some explaining to the third base coach Pagano. You said I had the green light.
Wow.
Yeah.
3 runs behind.
Yeah. You don't want to run into an out at third base.
No.
Exactly. That ball's fouled off to the left. Sort of near the porta potty.
Who was that Red Sox
desperate to
player
use.
that got on first base and took his pants off?
Oh, gosh. Well, he was.
It'll come to
He
you.
was wearing underoos.
That's good.
Steve Lyons.
Steve Lyons.
Unfortunately, I was the Steve Lyons of my team. I could run like the wind the way Steve Lyons could. Curveball, swing and a miss. Strike 3. Beautiful pitch.
I have to give it to the kid.
Yep.
He threw a great slow curveball.
Yep. Connor Curtis with a strikeout.
It was superb.
Now, Steve Lyons were the Red Sox traded to the White Sox and came back to the Red Sox. And like me, he could run like the wind and was mentally unstable.
Yeah, a little bit.
This brings up Christian Dane.
Another one of go to third on that slow curve.
And that's a wild pitch again.
All the way to the backstop.
And hit before the plate. So moving to third base is Owen Tabor. 1 out here in the 8th. Attleboro trailing 4-1. Christian Dane, Attleboro's leading hitter, 429 coming into the game with 7 runs batted in and a grand slam homer. He's been hit by a pitch, ground out to second. Had an infield hit, which I originally called an error. We were corrected by the base umpire, Ryan DePatty.
So he's thrown, I think, 4 of those slow curves already, and thrown 2 wild pitches and got a 3rd strike.
Wow.
So you got to know it's in his arsenal.
And again, Curtis
likes the slow curve. Fastball.
Dane fouls it back. 1 ball, 1 strike to Christian.
One more runner gets on base, and you're tying runners on deck.
To the set is Curtis. Right-hander fires. Wow, fastball on the inside of the zone.
Over everything.
Dane fouls it back towards
it did not hit a window.
Brennan Middle School. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Christian.
Good hitter up at bat.
Yeah. Curveball, and there it is again.
Curveball. There it is.
Swing and a miss. Kept that one up with his own. That is a 12-6 curveball,
It really
folks.
is. It almost reminds me of a knuckle curve.
Wow, yeah. Bombardiers down to their last out here in the bottom of the 8th. Jamie Block is up, flown out to right, ground out to third, and struck out Swingy. Bombardiers have 1 run on, well, 3 hits now because we
All right,
changed.
you need this runner. Pop up. Oh, that's out of play.
Oops.
You got to watch for the curveball with 2 strikes.
Bombardiers 1 run on 3
0-1.
hits. They've left 6 on base. Block. Ooh, gets
Hit
hit
him,
by the
hit him,
pitch.
hit him. Right in the shoulder. He'll be all right.
So Block goes to first base, and at third base remains Christian Dame, and this brings up Matt Harvey.
I shouldn't be happy somebody gets hit, should I?
Only if it's Don Baylor. He was incapable of feeling
I called
pain.
the Baylor hit by pitch once in Fenway Park. All the fans
He got
around
hit
me, I
every
said, next pitch, hit batter.
He got hit every other at bat, for crying out loud.
I think I hit 40 times one year.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, if you like the broadcast, thank you.
What'd he say?
Someone's in for 20.
13.
That's Matt Harvey. Yep.
Matt Harvey's later?
Yeah.
Matt Harvey.
Started the sophomore starter in center field. He's now in left. He's ground out to short, ground out to third, and popped out to short. Looks at strike 1.
All right, tying runs at bat.
With
watch
2
for
outs.
that slow curve. Watch for that curve. Pick
Throwing
off.
to first base.
No,
Ball
nothing.
gets tied up in Jamie Block's legs. It wasn't bad enough they hit him with a pitch. Now you hit him with a pickoff throw? Say it again. Oh, Parker Sackett is pinch running.
Thank you.
Thank you to to Johnny Pagano. Parker Sackett going.
Uh-oh.
They throw down, and he's out. And the game ends with Parker Sackett thrown out at second base. And the runner at third didn't even advance home. So on a caught stealing.
That's what Babe Ruth did, 1926. Ended the World Series.
Really? So taking the bat out of Matt Harvey's hands, and that's going to end the game. So Mansfield with an extra inning 4-1 win. They had 4 runs on 7 hits, 1 Attleboro error, 7 Mansfield runners left on base. 2 of their 4 runs were earned. For the Bombardiers, they score 1 run on 3 hits, 2 Mansfield errors. Attleboro left 7 runners on base. Their run was unearned. Ty, final comments.
It's never over till it's over.
No, thank you for pinch hitting today for Kevin Callahan.
My
Thank you for
pleasure.
filling in. I know you're a huge baseball fan, a baseball author. Give your book one more plug.
1918, the year the Red Sox won the series.
I'll give my show one more plug. Pontificating with Paul and the Proletariat, heard Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. till noon on 1320 WARA. When the show is good, it's very good. When it's bad, it's utter drivel, but at least it's never average.
Well, the game was not utter dribble.
It was a great game today. Mansfield with a 4-1 win. That is their 6th consecutive win on the season. The Hornets are now 7-3 on the season. The Bombardiers dropped to 3-8.
But they played a great game.
An outstanding pitching performance by Jared Saltmarsh, who went 6 strong innings. I want to thank Dave Angel, who helped us set up, and he'll be editing this later. Peter Bray on graphics. Jim Jones, our engineer in charge. Ty Waterman calling his first game ever as color commentator.
I'm a rookie.
I'm Paul Healy. Most of all, I want to thank you, the fans, for joining us on AACS 15 Sports.
Good night, fans.
Are you looking for meal options for you and your family? Consider Rico's Subs and Pizza on Route 1 in North Attleboro. Open since 1971 and a proud sponsor of high school sports in the Attleboro area. Rico's cooks up many flavors of pizzas, subs, and calzones, all in store and